Hi. Hello. Hey, we're live. Look at this. I think you can hear the waves behind me. Can you see them? I think the camera's catching. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can see that back there. Fuck it. It's still live. All right. Yeah, you can totally see the waves. Okay, good. Hey, Molecular Arts. Good to see you, man. Hello. Hi from Mexico. Wow. Yeah, I just had some free time here, so fuck it. Let's go there. And let's. Ooh. I can. Hey, hi, Keith. Hola. Tutoring in 25 minutes, Molecular Arts. Cool. That is awesome. Good for you. Rusty. Hey, Rusty. Captain. I've got boats here. We need a captain. We've got boats. There's the ocean right there. We have a shit ton of boats. Just no captains. We need you, man. Get your ass down to Mexico. On the Pacific side. High school physics. Nice. That is awesome. High school physics. Freaking A, man. Kids need to learn about math and physics. Shit, yeah. Speaking of physics, that's tequila. That's what we've been operating on today. That is tequila of today. Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. Molecular Arts and Rusty Rivers. Man, you are a legit captain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. See, yeah, I see, Rusty. Frigate, I can't drink this alone. Cannot drink this. I mean, I can. It's not recommendable. I could use a compadre down here, buddy. Could use a compadre with that. That's right. Keith Hannes, wish I was there, Mexico, man. That is absolutely fantastic. And chemistry, yeah, man. Life is chemistry. Like even planetary science and the movement of atoms and how chemicals interact. Tell me that's not planetary science and gravity. It is. Absolutely it is. Good for you. I'm just good. Well, yeah, you're right, Rusty. Don't light a cigarette around that stuff. Oh, I don't have a cigarette, buddy. I don't have a cigarette. But what I do have is explosives. I do have Mexican fireworks. Yeah, that's the fuse. I do have Mexican explosives, buddy. We have Mexican explosives. There we go. And let's shout this out to some more people. Hello and welcome to all of our friends. Let's just post this and share this. And thanks for being here. That is no, I don't want that. And yeah, can you hear the waves? I'm hoping the microphone is catching the waves. Really hoping you can hear this now. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see about that. I think the microphone is picking up the waves. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. Okay, you can totally hear this. Watch your back. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, Rusty, Mexico is safe. Canada is a lot less safe, especially for Canadians that value freedom. It's not safe for us in Canada. I don't know if you've heard, but Canada's gone communist. So I'm all for joining the American. Yeah, let's all Fortress North America. Fuck yeah. I'm on board for that. Fortress North America. Fuck yeah. Any vlogs on rentals coming soon? Well, I don't know about that, but I do. I've got a place right here on the beach, and I just showed up in town, and a guy had a place. And there's at least 3 more places here that I can get you. About 500 pesos a night or 600 pesos a night. 600 pesos, what's that? 40 bucks Canadian? 40 bucks Canadian, $10 American. Yeah, I got you covered. Come on down, Keith. We got you covered for rental properties. But yeah, that's so this is Mexican fireworks. Ooh. Oh, I have others. Hi. Hello. Hi. Fireworks. Oh yeah. So these don't roll. These are totally homemade. Like, I don't know if you can see, these were not made in a factory. Like, I don't think. Pretty sure these are homemade. Do you want to light? Yeah, we should probably light one off. Rusty, okay, Rusty, I'm pretty sure you want us to light one off. So let's, where's my lighter? Right. And I know you're not supposed to hold this in your hand, but I don't have a bottle. I could stick it in the table, maybe. No, fuck it. I'm just going to hold it in my hand. Nothing can go wrong. Pretty sure nothing can go wrong here. That's a pretty short fuse. Kind of hope the fuse was longer. Do I really want to hold this? My bottle of tequila is being used at the moment for tequila. Okay, Keith. Yeah, all right, there. Yeah, no, let's do it. Fuck it, Rusty. Let's do it. Let's not be pussies here. Let's not be pussies. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that could happen? Oh shit! Ah! Oh shit! Hey, Suzanne. Good to see you, Suzanne. Yeah, we're just lighting off explosives. Oh, that smell! Love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll. You know what? Mass tequila, Rusty. Mass tequila, I think. It's probably. And if I had a cup, I'd use a cup. We don't have a cup, so we're just straight shotting that. Ooh, hola, compadre. Compadre is your best friend in Mexico. And hi, Suzanne. Good to have. No, I'm not. No, Suzanne. No. There won't be blowing any fingers off. Hello. Hi. Good to see you, everyone. I don't know. That didn't go so bad. I think we should light some more. I think we should. Boy, that other one is still glowing. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. That other firework is still glowing there. All right, I'm gonna plant another one. Let's see. All right, fuck it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I know you're supposed to put these in a bottle. I don't have a bottle. Bottle is presently being used for tequila. That's a short fuse. Ah! Ah! I thought that was supposed to go some. Oh, okay. There we go. And then we have these little guys. And they light and they do. I'm going to have to tilt this down. Right. Let's see what this does. Shit. It's not done yet. There we go. I got a whole bunch of those in my pocket. Fuck it, let's do some more. There we go. Ah! Let's go. Wait for it. Wait for it. What? Oh, shit. That's an unexploded ordnance right there. That was supposed to go bang, and it didn't. I hate it when they don't go off. No, you don't know. Like, is that going to go or not? Fuck it. Well. Oh, yeah. And it went over the bank. It went over the bank. Okay. We're fine. Hey, Jerry. Holy shit. Jerry Gibbs. Man, I hope you're listening. You still there, Jerry? Mickey and Roberto and I, we're all talking about you, man. I let them know that you're in the comments, man. I let them know that you're... I saw your house. I was up on the cliffs in Zihuatanejo at Andre's house. We had dinner at Andre's house, man, and your house was next door, and I saw your place, man. Jerry Gibbs. Fucking legendary Jerry Gibbs. Thanks for being here, man. All right, we're going to need some more explosives. Jerry! Fuck yeah, good to see you. Andres and Roberto, they say hello. Man, we say hello. And we'll get more fireworks later. Okay, I hope you can hear the waves. Jerry, can you hear the waves? That was the point of this stream. And hello, DJ Playnuts. Good to see you. I'm hoping you can hear the waves. Good to see you. Good to see you. Absolutely. Where are you staying? Jerry, I was at Casa La Playa. I was staying back at the place, man. At the place where we met. I was at Casa La Playa in Zihuatanejo, right on the main beach. I was right there. Roberto and Andres and Mickey, they all came, man, at Casa La Playa. But right now, I'm 10 hours north of Zihuatanejo. I'm in La Manzanilla by Malacca. And hopefully you can hear the waves. Okay, awesome, Jerry. Friggin' awesome. Jerry, man, we were still talking about you. Like, we needed you there, man. We were having a dinner at your old place, like where you used to live, above the marina on the cliff tops. We had a dinner there last night. Mickey, not last night, a week ago. Mickey and Roberto and Andres, because Andres' house, and me. And we were talking about you, man. We were talking about you, Jerry. You were there with us in spirit. And we definitely drank some tequila in your honor. Hey, PvP. Good to see you. Good to see you, PvP. Loud and clear? Okay. Fantastic, Suzanne. Thank you. And Rusty says we can hear you. If you don't know Rusty, check out Rusty. He's got a channel. He's a content creator. He's a man's man, and he's a captain. And we could use you here, man. And hello to PvP. And PvP says, been drinking whiskey and need to sleep. You know, sleep is, you can sleep when you're dead, man. Sleep when you're dead. When do I leave Mexico? Jerry, when the money runs out. And I'm not on the American dollar. We're on the shitty Canadian dollar. So when the money runs out. Like in about 2 weeks. More or less. More or less. And Jerry says, yes, in spirit. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're here, Jerry. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And Rusty, I get up for a pee break and Spider-Man is trying to blow off his head. Well, I mean, hey, you only live once, man. Rusty, I mean, you're a man. You know this. You got to try everything, you know. Friggin' try it. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I know that you know this. Rusty, you definitely know this. Oh, shit. Thank you, Suzanne. You're awesome. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Yes, let promote Rusty Rivers. Absolutely. He's definitely a creator. Thank you, Suzanne. Awesome. I'm hoping the waves. I hope you can hear the waves. So this is the Pacific Ocean. We're down, I don't know, below south of Puerto Vallarta in a town called La Manzanilla. It's north of Malacca, about a half an hour bus ride. We're south of Puerto Vallarta 4 hours by bus, which surprisingly is only about 200 kilometers, but it takes long. In any underdeveloped country, it takes a long while to go 100 kilometers. You can't, it's not like Alberta where you can just put your foot to the floor and go 140 and get there in like 50 minutes. It doesn't work that way here. It takes 2 or 3 hours to go 100 kilometers. But yeah, gorgeous waves. Like, I hope can you see it's right there. I think you can see the waves. Hopefully you can. Anyone else want a link drop? Oh, hey, thanks, Suzanne. Thank you. How close are you to the sea? Well, it's right there. You can see, okay, there's the wave. You totally saw the wave right there. I'm like 20 feet, man. 20 feet. Like, I can throw a snowball out and hit some fish. If I had any snow, which I don't, which is the whole reason why I'm here. And Rusty Rivers says, I've never piloted the Pacific. Well, my friend, it's like any other boat. It's like any other ocean. It's like any other navigable water. If you can do the Atlantic, the Pacific is way easier than the Atlantic. Ask anyone that sails. Yeah, you know that. How close are you to the sea? Yeah, like 20 feet. 20 feet. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. And yeah, he cool. Definitely. And Rusty, glad to have you here. DJ Play Nice. Awesome. Thanks for supporting Rusty. I got lucky tonight as it's quiet. Ooh. How deep was your cash roll after the flights? Oh, DJ Play Nice. The cash has long gone. I'm on a line of credit right now. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's the bankers good luck finding me. Like, come find me, bankers. Come find me. Good luck. Yeah, there's no cash involved. It's straight credit, my friend. And you know what? We'll let the future, Steve, worry about that. Oh, hey, yes, okay, all right, PvP. Um, I will send you. Ooh. I had tacos yesterday. I had tacos for breakfast, tacos for lunch, and tacos for dinner. But they were all completely different tacos. I had 10 because you don't just when you order tacos, it's not like one. You order like 3 or 4. So I had 3, and then I had 4, and then I had 3. So that makes 10. I had 10 tacos yesterday and I was awesome. They were all different. Keith Hanna says, I drink to that. Awesome, Keith Hanna. Thank you. And you know what? You're not wrenched. So, Keith, there's no obligation here. But I'm going to add you as a moderator because I recognize you and you are a friend of the channel. So there you go. You're a moderator. No obligations. 3 times a day tacos. Yes, PvP. 3 times a day tacos. Correct. Well, you know, it's harder to find food in Mexico than you think. Because if you go out in the rut, if you sleep in because of too much tequila and you go around 10 a.m., like all the carnicerias, they're finished. That's the thing in Mexico. They close when they run out of food because it's all fresh. It's all fucking fresh. So when they run out of food, they just close. And hey, we're done now because we're out of food because it's all fresh. So you got to pick your times. Is that Sashi? Sashi's in here. Hey, Sashi. Greetings from Indonesia or Malaysia, the South Pacific. Sashi's in the South Pacific. Hello from the North Pacific. This is the North Pacific you're listening to right now, just off the coast of Mexico, buddy. Hey, Sashi. Good to fucking see you, man. Rusty. Man, you're solid. You're a solid fucking dude, man. Rusty Rivers. If you don't know Rusty Rivers, you need to check him out. He's another content creator. And he knows some shit. Rusty knows some shit. He knows shit I don't know. Absolutely. Hopefully you can hear the waves. Hopefully you can hear me. But I left my microphone at home. I'm traveling with just the camera. The camera and the microphone that's attached to the camera. And I know it's a shitty sound, but I didn't want to take any checked luggage. I'm just traveling with my carry-on. So I left everything behind. That's what you got here. I think we do need some more fireworks. And PvP says, I'll only do 30 minutes anyway due to work. Oh, well, see, that's the right, that's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said, PvP. I'm pretty sure. Okay, fine. You know what? I will put the link. Let's get some other folks in here, because I'm sure you're tired of just listening to me and the waves. And let's do this. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so I posted that in with Anti-Terrific Jill in your chat. And let's. What do you mean that didn't? What do you mean it failed to send? Fuck you, that failed to send. Why didn't that send? Try again. Okay, that's sent. Mexican internet. It's Mexican internet. Mexican internet. It is what it is. But hopefully the waves make up for the lack of internet integrity. Where? La Manzanilla PvP. I'm south of Puerto Vallarta, about 3.5 hours south of Puerto Vallarta. And let me tell you, okay, so those of you who might want to come to Mexico, I was in Zihuatanejo 3 days ago, and let me tell you, Zihuatanejo is 10 hours south, and the further south you go, the warmer it gets. I mean, it sounds crazy, but that's how it works. And the water and the temperature at night in Zihuat, like right now, like I slept in a hoodie last night. I had my sweater on and full, like I'm wearing pants right now. I don't often wear pants, but when I do. Anyway, if 10 hours south is way hotter. Like we were dying for fresh air to come in at night. And like at 10 o'clock at night, we finally get relief and it's fantastic. But here in La Manzanilla, in Malacca, it's only warm. Like it's only shorts weather. Like you're waiting for 9 a.m. to come because it's warm. And between 9 a.m. and say 9 p.m., it's perfect temperature. But after that and before that, you got to put on like long pants and a hoodie. No bueno. It's no bueno. And Keith Hannes is going to move full-time to Bucharest. Okay. Yes. That's an awesome plan. Friggin' do it. Yes. That is an awesome plan. Drop a link in the chat. Yeah? Rusty. Zihuatanejo, Shawshank Redemption Beach. Yes. Okay, Rusty. Yes. Okay, you're a little older than me, so you remember that movie, Shawshank Redemption. Yes. That beach exists. It's called Playa Linda. Playa Linda. I took a bicycle ride a half an hour from Zihuatanejo. It's in the north of Ixtapa. And absolutely, that beach exists. I've got videos of it. I did a couple of videos of it. Yeah, Playa Linda in Zihuatanejo exists. It's real. However, in the movie, apparently they didn't film in Zihuatanejo. They actually filmed in the British Virgin Islands. Well, I've only been to one of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and that's St. Thomas, part of a cruise I did back in 1991. And the Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas is the only island I remember. But apparently that's where Shawshank Redemption was filmed, in the U.S. Virgin Islands. But it was set in Zihuatanejo, yes, south of Zihuatanejo in Playa Linda. And there's a shit ton of crocodiles. So seriously, we were swimming in the river because the river comes out to the ocean and we're in the water. It's like, okay, like somebody has to watch for crocodiles because we're going to go swimming. And that's what we did. Like, you don't have to worry about crocodiles in Canada. It's fucking politicians. Yeah, Rusty. Fuck nay. Up and share out the live. Thank you, DJ Play Nice. And you know what? Here, I'll drop that right here, Suzanne. There we go. And Rusty, I know you've got a microphone, and I know you know how to stream. If you want on, we've only got 7 people watching. It's not a huge audience, but if you want to come on board, you're welcome. And same with PvP. No link to the chat, so gonna bail. Well, hang on, PvP. Okay, PvP. What the fuck? What? You're not invited on, so you're gonna bail? Like, dude, are you like? Come on now. Like, what kind of?
So okay.
Really? Okay, and then he's gone. I was just giving you shit, man. Like, okay, all right. Well, if you got to take shit, man. If you're a man, you take shit, and you give shit, and you take shit. And yeah, you're no link, so I'm gonna bail. Like, that's pretty weak sauce, man. That's weak sauce. But you know that, and but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And hello, Eugene Bird. Hello, and good to see you. Hope you can hear the waves. I hope you can hear the waves. And if you want to come back on, hi, Susie.
Oh,
Hi.
a whole bunch of fun all out there.
There is. I think PvP got pissed off that I didn't send him a link and he bailed.
I see. I tried to get him to hang in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, PvP, you've got the link if you want back on, man. And we've all been drinking, so it's all good. Suzanne, hi. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me on.
PvP, okay, fantastic. PvP is back. Let's get him in
Okay,
here.
I'll
PvP.
bounce out and let him come on.
No, you're welcome to be here, Susie, at all times.
I'll have it now.
No, well, let's just talk you and me. Have you been in the Pacific? Are you a swimmer? Are you a diver?
I swim. I used to dive, not any longer, because I'm on oxygen now. But yeah, I was born out that way not long ago. My family's from the Caribbean, so
I thought so. Yes. And can you hear the waves? Hopefully you can hear the waves. And I would like to add PvP. Hi, PvP.
Oh, man, I'm so oh god, I've had a couple. You ever had 2 weeks? You ever had 2 weeks from hell? I had those 2 weeks from hell.
Oh shit, that's
I'm
not
not. I'm not doing. I'm not doing.
Yes.
I think it's just been going in life with you guys. You guys keep me positive, and you keep me thinking people are good. And you keep me thinking, yeah. Oh shit. Well, that's just gonna run. What the hell are you doing?
stupid internet.
So I'm going to read this from our friend Rusty Rivers. He says, I can't come on the stream. I will wake up all these naked women. Wow.
You.
I mean, yeah, okay. That's a hard choice. And I want to say hello to Old Man Bird. And it's not past PvP's bedtime. He's still here. You're still awake, aren't you, PvP? For a little while.
Well, I have set my. The good thing is in my job, I can set my hours. They're about noon tomorrow, so it's like 11 and a half hours. Yeah, I can hang around for a while. Hey, it's my headphone. Hello?
Yeah, no, we can hear you. Absolutely.
Okay. It sounds like you got like a washing machine in the background there, Spidey. Like
that's the Pacific Ocean. I can't turn off the Pacific Ocean.
Holy shit. That is fucking cool, man. That is fucking cool.
That's the Pacific Ocean right there. I can't turn that off.
You know, I must like. I think I gotta put that in my most iconic statements of all time. I can't turn off the Pacific Ocean.
I can't turn off the Pacific Ocean.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Uh, you know me. Okay, I'm a silly man. I'm a silly man at the best times. I love crazy shit like that. It's like, yeah, I can't turn off.
I can't turn off the. And yes, Old Man Bird, a good friend of ours, Old Man Bird. Yes.
Oh, bird.
The waves are loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Have you gone swimming? Yes, absolutely. And there were dolphins and whales, but the camera, I couldn't.
Holy shit.
Every time I took a picture, PvP, the whales weren't there. And every time I did a video, the whales would not be there. And then as soon as I turned the camera off, the whales fucking came up.
Are you telling me you had camera shy world?
Camera shy whales.
Wow.
Yes, correct.
That
Right
was
out
kind
here in the bay. This is a bay of La Manzanilla.
Okay.
And we had whales out here, and I couldn't get friggin' one of them on the camera because they were camera shy.
Do you start to wonder if the whales have been photographed by humans so many dozens, hundreds of times probably, that they're like, oh man, not again. We don't know another human being
We're tired of this shit.
photographing us. It's like, fuck you guys.
And Old Man Bird,
know.
we know you're a pro. Well, I'm not a professional diver because you need to be paid.
You're a hell of a lot closer than I will ever be, buddy.
I'm a rescue diver, but I've never been paid for diving, so you can't be a professional until you're paid.
You're still pretty damn talented.
I'm a diver. I love diving. I love rescue diving.
My only time swimming out in a deep water was in Okanagan Lake, and there's a raft, and I trying to impress my girlfriend back in the 70s, swimming out of this raft, and I was fine. I was good. I was good swimming out there, but swimming a couple hundred yards back.
Well, salt water's easy though.
I thought it was gonna
salt water.
I thought it was gonna drown. It was so embarrassing.
Jill,
totally embarrassing.
Jill, there you go, Jill. If you want to jump on, no pressure. I know you're busy. Jill's in the chat, and Jill says, "I'm on my way to bed." So of course, Spidey is streaming.
Well, if the amazing Jill would actually honor us with her presence, I would be happy with that.
Yes. Hello. Hey,
and I gotta say,
new avatar.
I've got to say, Jill, it's not anything about your channel. It's just I haven't been on in many weeks because I've had my hours increase at work, and I've been working Fridays, and I just can't do the Friday shit anymore, right? So I apologize, but it's just the way it is, Jill. You know,
Suzanne, can I ask you? Can I ask you? Have you been swimming in the Pacific Ocean? Have you ever been to Vancouver?
Oh my God!
Well, yes, there, but not anywhere exotic.
It's the same ocean.
Yeah, but it's not exotic. It's Vancouver.
I'm pretty sure I can swim to Vancouver from here.
Well,
Doesn't take a while.
I think the Pacific Ocean in Vancouver would be very exotic for some folks.
True.
Yeah, no.
You know, if you never, if you've never been to Canada, I'm sure it could be very exotic, right? I gotta say, I have dipped my toe in it, but I'm not an ocean guy, right? You know why? I'm not the ocean guy because
there's sharks.
Well, there's sharks and there's all kinds of things that will bite you and sting you and do nasty shit to you, and I'm just not an ocean guy.
No, only with consent. And do you mind reading this, Suzanne, please?
Sure, no problem. Rusty River says, I mostly dive to clean the bottom of my boat twice a year.
Nice. Preventative maintenance. Okay,
Well,
and PvP, do you mind reading this from who's got a nice avatar? Jill, love your friggin' new avatar.
I
Do you
do.
mind
It's
reading
awesome.
this? Yeah.
is this the one where I'm saying the waves are loud and clear?
I,
Now,
no, this one.
No, you've got an old one then.
Jill says, I need to sleep or I would join. I have a member stream to prep in the morning.
No, Jill's always prepping something.
Right? And yeah, hello. Love your new avatar, Jill. That is
It's
awesome.
good, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
Who did that? Did Sean Carter do that? That looks like a Sean Carter,
I
or maybe a Mike,
I have
Comic
very
Relief
mixed,
Crusader.
I gotta say I have mixed feelings about Jill's new avatar.
Okay, so yeah, PvP.
Okay, I think her new avatar is kind of cute and she's like kind of like an anime thing, right? It's like an anime avatar.
Rusty, Jill is one person you absolutely want to subscribe to. If you're a Star Trek fan, and Captain Rusty Rivers, I know you're a Star Trek fan.
Oh,
I mean, you haven't said it, but I can tell. I friggin' can tell.
I've been a fan of Jill's channel for nearly 4 years, and
yeah,
man, I can't. If I could even think of the hundreds and hundreds.
If you
of
like
hours.
science and physics, and I want to have a channel discussion on planetary science, and I want Tony Stark and Jill on the panel to discuss planetary science.
That'll be good.
Susie.
But you know what makes Jill's channel good is she doesn't really put any specifications on what we're going to talk about, because sometimes you have that short leave where it's all open topic. It's all totally open topic, right? And we can come across. I mean, in the last 4 years, I've said so much crazy shit talking to Joe. It's like, hey, Joe, what about this? What about that? And just like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is cool. And we have such great times talking about all kinds of weird fucking crap that we would never talk about if we were, trying to program it, right?
Yeah.
So I have the biggest respect for Jill. She's
100%.
one of the first channels I found when I actually, you know what? Jill is the gateway channel to all you guys in the community, because I
pretty
think
much
she was the first beautiful lady when I found her, and I think all you other guys followed after Jill, right? Jill was like, oh, check out this guy, check out that guy, check out this guy. Jill was fucking awesome. Like, I got a big love for Jill. Like, she is so cool.
Absolutely.
She is one of my favorite human beings. And you know what?
Agreed.
Jill is such a beautiful person, is she not? Like, I've been on other channels where, sometimes they treat you like they might be nice at first and then they treat you like shit, right? Jill never does. Jill is always nice. She's always kind. She's always generous.
Yes.
I just think she's a wonderful person, and
agreed.
I gotta say, I just adore Jill. Anyway, I don't want to. I'm gushing now.
And Raul Julia says, "How's the groin?" Okay, so yeah, I do have a small hernia, and that's why I'm in Canada. It's going to take a year. Like you don't get hernia surgery the next day in Canada. You got to wait a year.
That's ouch.
It's free Medicare, which means you wait.
I'm going to fall out, Spidey.
Sorry?
I'm going to fall out. So I'm going to fall out. My breathing's not so good.
Okay. Hey, Suzanne,
thanks for being here, Susan.
Have a good sleep.
Thank
Suzanne.
you. And yeah, no, so far, that's why I don't want to go to Texas and meet Sean and Jill and all, because the Medicare, like, it's expensive in Texas. But down here, everything so far is good. The hernia is fantastic. And if I have an issue, Mexican doctors, not a problem. Not a problem. And Eldritch Lord Hester, what did I miss? Well, you missed the wave action.
I love the wave action. That's very, very cool.
And could you read this, please, PvP?
Old Man Bird said, the waves are loud and clear. Now have you gone swimming?
I have.
We know
I
you're
have
a
done.
pro.
I have done. Yes, I've gone swimming.
I gotta say, those waves are incredible.
And Jill says, yes, I would enjoy a planetary science stream. Okay. All right, it's on. It's on, Jill.
By
It's
the
on.
way,
Let's do it.
by the way, I'm going to share this. Jill might. I hope Jill's okay with it. She did let me know a couple weeks ago that there is a certain person that is thinking about redoing the Lost in Space episode.
Probably line.
There's a certain person thinking of doing all Lost in Space from the very first episode once a week. And Jill was like, I will keep you updated. I haven't heard nothing the last 2 or 3 weeks, but it's like if that does happen, I think a lot of people might enjoy that. So, oh
Tequila
man,
is good. Tequila is good. Eldritch Lord Astor. And Jill is cool as fuck. And Jerry Gibbs in the chat says, I'll try and find you next week. Maybe hook up. Jerry, what do you mean? Are you in Mexico? Are you close to Ziwat? If you're close to Zihuatanejo, I'll go back, dude. I will go back if you're close to Zihuatanejo. We'll hook back up at Casa La Playa. You know what I'm talking about. Well said, PvP. Lay down the facts. So I think he supports your opinion of Jill. As do we all.
That's good. I gotta say, I'm gonna have to crash pretty soon.
They sound peaceful. Oh, the waves. Okay, good. Lord, hernia, damn. Yeah, Rusty. I'm 150 pounds, 5'6". I do construction. Everything is heavy. So as a 5'6" man, you're gonna get a hernia. You're gonna tear some shit. If you're lifting 200 pounds and you're 150 pounds, I tore some shit. That's just what it is.
That's painful, man.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. I'm in Mexico. It's fine. But when you're 150 pounds and you try lifting 200-pound things, something's gonna give eventually.
So you don't think you're gonna have to get that stitched up eventually?
No, I'm gonna stitch it up, but I don't trust Canadian doctors. I'd rather have my brother do it.
I got a great doctor here in Canada. Like, I think it depends.
Thanks.
If you got a regular doctor, the healthcare here is great. If you got a regular doctor, man.
Okay, so you're talking to about 20% of the population.
Well, I've had a good doctor for 2 years now, and I'm going to see her in a month or two.
I couldn't, like many Canadians, I can't find a doctor. Like many males,
that's the problem. That's the problem, right?
Can't find a doctor.
I agree. There is a shortage of doctors in Canada.
Huge shortage of doctors. Well, because Canada's. I mean, if you're gonna choose. Oh shit! Okay, I'm running out of Okay, I am on battery power. Just so you know,
you are.
I don't have a plug-in.
You are in like silent movie mode where you're just one sting, like stings. You're single like sting.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Eldritch Lord Hastur may fall asleep to the waves. I'm on my laptop here, PvP, and the battery power is just gone critical.
Yeah.
And I don't have power out here, so
I probably should go anyway because
I'm thinking that the battery's gonna die. Yeah. I think we gotta end the stream.
Yeah, I need to sleep anyway. So. There's no fucking worries there.
Okay.
Anyway, great stuff. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hey,
All right, Suzanne.
how long? How
Good.
long you down? How long you down there for?
30s for real, bro. 30s temperature, like 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's 30 during the day and like 16 at night.
Are you heading?
I'm down here for another week. I do have to start and go back up to work eventually in about 10 days. So I booked my flight for a week from now. The 9th. I fly out on the 9th.
That goddamn week always gets in the way, doesn't it?
But it's changeable. I mean, I might stay down here for a lot. If the vote goes the wrong way, PvP, I will not be coming back to Canada. I'll fucking tell you that.
Are you going to put in your application for American citizenship?
And you know what? I do. I want to become an American citizen. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
America knows what they're doing. And Texas. I mean, we got Sean Carter. Shout out to Sean Carter. Antidote of Jill, Doomcock. I mean, you're all there.
I will give you one.
Old Man Bird. Everyone's in Texas.
If I can keep my
Texas.
If I can keep my Medicare and my pensions, then I would think about it.
Well, you realize that Medicare costs you more money than you pay into it.
But you realize I'm getting almost $1,000 a month in my pension right now.
Well, hopefully you paid into that every penny.
I didn't pay a lot, but that's just the basic. The basic rate is like over $900.
Yeah, I understand that. But my point is, letting our government control the pension and the Medicare, that costs money. So I would have rather put my money directly into a pension plan that didn't need government oversight.
So did you?
They're taking money from it.
Spidey, did you put your money into a pension plan? Maybe
No, I don't want to give the government any of my money. No, zero money to the government. No.
So you're just like me. You're like me then. You put in fuck all.
Fuck all. Yeah. And I don't want to get any money from the government. I will look after my own pension.
Seriously, dude.
Because they're just gonna fuck it up.
They owe you like $900 a month.
Nah, no one owes me anything.
No. Apply for it because you'll get it.
Only if I put into it.
No, I didn't put a hell of a lot of money into it, and I still got I'm still getting like 900 over 900.
So you're taking more than you put in?
Fuck yeah, because that's the minimum.
So guys like me are paying for that, and I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm out. Yep. No more guys are paying for that.
They got to give the minimum amount to every senior.
And that's why I'm out. I don't want communist Canada. No, I'm done.
No, it's not.
I'm done.
Not communist.
It is communist.
No, it's not.
Absolutely. You rewind this and listen to what you just said. If you're taking more than you put in, then you're taking from workers. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to contribute to that. I'm out. Guess how much tax I paid this year? Guess how much tax I paid last year?
You know what? You're entitled to a certain amount of money, and
I'm not. You're not entitled for any. And Mexico teaches you that. You're not entitled to shit. You earn what you make.
You are entitled to pension money.
And that's why I'm out of Canada. That's why I'm leaving. Okay. You're making my point for me.
You know what? Gosh, Spidey.
You're literally making my point for me.
Maybe this will be the last time we ever talk, Spidey.
I hope not.
Well,
I hope not.
You're basically calling me an asshole. So
I did not say that. Well, I'm saying you should only take what you put in. You shouldn't take more than you put in.
You're saying just because I collect a pension, I'm not worthy of it.
Are you taking more than you put in?
I did not put a lot in because I was self-employed for a lot of years.
So you're taking more than you put in.
But when you're self-employed, you don't contribute, right?
I've been self-employed my whole life.
Okay, so that doesn't disqualify you from still claiming a basic pension.
But why would I take money that I didn't contribute to?
You don't have to.
I won't.
Well, don't.
Okay. So we're in agreement.
I'm
We are
just
both in
saying.
agreement.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. People that want to claim, like I did, a couple of years ago when I turned 65. I had an awesome lady, a great lady, and she was like very, very kind. And she's like, well, if you're 65, you are entitled to receive these benefits, right? So I was like, well, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not going to say fuck her and refuse the benefits, right? So I do get the benefits every month into my bank account. But if you're not comfortable with that, you don't have to take fuck all, right?
And I guess that's it. Like, if you're not comfortable with, okay, you're
If you're
right.
not, if you're
You're
not,
right. You don't
if
have
you
to.
don't, if you don't like it, don't fucking take it, right?
And they won't. You're right. Yep. I agree with.
And
Okay.
I'm sure it'll go to some other 60 plus person that really needs it, right?
That's right. You're not wrong. And
I mean, it's like, fuck, I love you, man. I love you. I think
I
you're one
know
of my
that.
favorite
I
guys.
do, man.
And
Yes.
it breaks my heart to fucking argue and piss off with you, because that's the last thing I'd ever want to do, right?
Exactly. We're on the same page.
But it's just like, I have had a very hard life.
Hi, West.
I have had I have had an early life where you could write a Stephen King short story, right? It's been bad. I've had a bad life, and so I think if I can take advantage of something,
Do it.
and I figure like fuck, I'm 65, and why the fuck shouldn't I apply for it?
So,
Because I'm
so how come
eligible.
you're not in? Okay, so PvP, if I may ask you, and hello, West. There's a lot of people down here your age, a little older than me, in Mexico. So what's like? Uh, would you ever consider coming down to Mexico to spend the winter?
Not at this time because I haven't thought about it.
A lot of people, much older than me, are here right now. Mexico,
No,
man.
no, I'm just
PvP,
saying.
consider Mexico.
I'm just saying if I ever, Spidey, I got so much weird shit going on. Right, I've got my computer. I was thinking of taking my computer in tomorrow night, but now it's settled down again. Now the fan is dying, but now the fan is quiet, so I'm going to go to sleep, and the fan
And
hopefully will
yes,
be good through the night. You know how it is. I got
I
so much
do.
shit. I
I
got so
do.
much great. I got this ex girlfriend I had. I remember like 40 years ago, getting between her legs and humping the hell of her. Right. I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
saying. I'm
Did
just
you say
saying.
humping the elevator? What?
Humping the hell of her. She loved it, by the way. But I'm just saying, man. I've had a past, right? And it's like,
Hi,
okay.
West.
Hey,
But
what's up?
she's been sending me some crazy shit. You got a Facebook, right? You got a Facebook.
Yeah, and
She
can you
she, she has
PvP?
she's been sending me
Oh
so crazy
dear.
shit.
Yes.
She's
Hi.
she's been sending me
We're not monetized, YouTube. Fuck
Hmm.
you,
she's
YouTube.
been sending me like a fucking dozen times on Facebook. Have you
I
looked
love
into
you,
this
West
part?
Cagle.
She
Fucking
wants me
love
to
you, man.
she wants me to do you ever get somebody that sends you a email where they want you to check on a website? And
Yes.
I never do that because I took the security clearance at my work. You never check on anything, even if even if it's supposedly from a friend, right? You don't check on that shit. I don't want to get a virus. and she's
No, you don't want to.
fucking bug.
No.
She's bugging me.
I've been wearing a condom the entire time in Mexico.
Well, that's good for you. I'd say put on 2. But
Nice, says
seriously,
Julia.
this old girlfriend from the 70s has been bugging me and bugging me and bugging me. Have you talked to this agent? He said blah blah blah.
No.
I'm like, no, and I've told her repeatedly, fuck off. But I'm gonna have to unfriend her, I think.
Because she's now looking for yeah, you've got to.
You know what
Hi,
I think?
West.
You know what I think, Spidey.
Yes.
If somebody wants you to click on another person's website that bad, they're probably getting like $100 kickback, right?
I was wondering about that PvP.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that PvP. So
I'm not
PvP,
stupid,
you're
right?
how far are you from the airport, my friend? Like 20 minutes?
God, the Kelowna Airport. Yeah, probably about 20.
So you can be here. You realize it's a 4-hour flight to where I am right now from Kelowna Airport.
Oh.
You know that.
I don't think it'd be me that far.
It's a 4-hour flight from Kelowna to here.
Where the
Boom.
Go on to
Done.
where?
To Zihuatanejo.
Well, there ain't no fucking.
It's a direct flight, my friend.
To where?
To Zihuatanejo from Kelowna. I didn't have to stop in Calgary. Well, I mean, I did this time, but you don't have to, and you don't have to stop in Vancouver.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but my boss has been pissing me off lately. She sent 2 emails today about, oh, do this, do that, do this. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Can I just not just do my goddamn job?
That's right.
You know, I cannot deviate from my work schedule. I just can't. I'm sorry.
Bring the movies back, damn it, says.
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
No. Well, I can't do it either. Only West can do it. And I think the battery, at this point, PvP would need an Uber key. Yes. Well, we can arrange that.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I don't know what to even say to Jill then.
Start the car. Let's drive south. Exactly. And anti-derivative Jill, before I lose battery power on my laptop, and hopefully I don't get cut off, says, it might not really be your girlfriend PvP, so good job not checking on the website. Sounds like a scam, or her account was hacked, or she got an invite on MLM. What's MLM?
Well, you know,
all bad possibilities. MLM.
That's
men liking melee weapons.
Men liking men.
No, that's
I ain't gonna.
no, that's not the show. No, we don't have. That's not this kind of a show. No.
You know. Okay.
Exactly, old man bird.
Gosh.
Multi-level marketing. Okay, thank you. It's not men liking men. Okay, good. All right, my laptop is gonna die at any minute. West, can we hear from West before we die here? We're gonna crash out any minute. West
here.
Yeah, well, wow. Thank you. West, I just want to give you a big fucking thumbs up because you're a nice guy. Thank you so much. So very much. Thank you.
No problem.
And on this channel, we're never going to be... Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. We're never going to get monetized.
Yeah.
We're never going to get monetized.
There you go.
Fuck you, YouTube. And Old Man Bird, thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, the more you know. Stark of Iron. That's right. Multi-level Macintosh. And Raul Julia says, Jill, it's funny that it literally describes a pyramid. MLM describes a pyramid. Are we talking Roman numerals, or is there some math involved there, Raul Julia? I don't know. Some more tequila will probably help.
Can't hurt.
All right, West. I think my battery on my laptop. I think we're dead.
Uh-oh.
We're about to die. So PvP and West Kegel,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you for
Absolutely.
being here tonight. But I'm pretty sure that my laptop is about to die. And Old Man Bird says, "Wow!" And Raul Jules' pyramid scheme, like Jill said. Oh, okay, I gotcha. And Anti-Driv Jill says, but you're 8 away from 500, so you can aptly apply for monetization if you want. Yeah, but they're never going to control what I say. They will never control me. Good fucking luck controlling me, YouTube. Have a double fist of that. Here's dessert and here's fucking breakfast. You're never going to control me. You're never going to control me.
Wow.
Absolutely. First
Absolutely.
Amendment, brother. First Amendment.
Yes.
No,
Tequila good.
Give it a good fist bump. I say give it.
So PvP. Do you agree? And we don't agree on things, PvP and that, but I love you, man. Do you agree that Canada should have a First and Second Amendment or not?
I actually wouldn't mind if we had some more rules.
Well, rights.
Because the problem, what we're facing right now is
I am still conscious, Joe.
Mark Carney was not elected by any Canadian.
No, he wasn't.
Mark Carney, he's our current prime minister with 153,000 Liberal
supporters
voting for him.
Well, supposedly.
And there was a lot of bullshit because the Liberals fucked it so much. They made it for like 12-year-olds could vote, right? It's like,
yeah, rules are for pussies. Agreed.
12-year-olds and foreigners.
And Jill, yeah, we're still conscious, Jill. Tequila all day. But you know what? The compadre is 23%. Don't get the 40%. Get the 23%, and you can drink tequila all day. Sorry, PvP. Go ahead, and then we're gonna die. My computer's about to die. Go ahead, PvP. PvP. Go.
I just want to say, if Joe wants to drink tequila all day, I'll be there.
Yep, that's. I've been drinking tequila all day. Shout out to Joe.
Say, though,
I mean, look at the bottle.
If I drink tequila, I'll puke. So I won't drink.
Mostly empty.
I won't drink tequila with you, Joe. But if you would be good for bourbon, we could just drink until we're both hammered. If you'd like to do that someday.
Tequila.
I always thought Jill would be so much fun if she was hammered, right? Like, I'm just saying.
Do you mind reading this, West, before the computer dies?
Yes, of course. Greek letters tells us that Canada abolished the penny. That's a casus belli enough for U.S. to invade Canada.
It is.
Actually, we did get rid of the penny about like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Elon wasn't elected? Okay, so they keep saying Elon wasn't elected. Bullshit. We saw him at every presidential election. You didn't know that Elon was part of the Trump administration? He was there. He was there every time. You didn't know you were voting for Elon? Bull fucking shit, you didn't know. He was very obvious.
Here's the thing. Trump is allowed to appoint members of the agencies that he creates.
Toga. That's right. Oh, Val Kilmer. All right, that's a shout out to Val Kilmer. Toga.
I'll be your hucklebearer.
I'll be your hucklebearer. Exactly. Hammer time. All right. I think do a drinking stream with you all one day. Okay, Raul, you're on. I'll invite you on.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. I've got no shame, clearly. The horns are showing. Head of the
Yeah.
FDA and the elected either. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Thank you, Raul.
And with an executive order, Trump
All
can
right.
abolish the FDA, the EPA, and the CIA.
That's right. And that's his privilege. Anyway, this laptop is about to die. The waves. I'm going to turn off the waves soon. I'm going to turn off the Pacific Ocean.
I'd like to see that. That'd be a good trick.
Dude, I wore my Spider-Man mask around town earlier today. It was so cool. Oh, if you're on Facebook, in La Manzanilla, there's a bar, Canadian Mexican bar. It's a little pueblo bar out here, and he got me, and he put it on his Facebook with me in the Canadian Spider-Man mask. So we're on Facebook. Anyway, I smell weed. All right, I'm gonna go search that. It's time. My battery is about to die, folks.
All right.
Thank
sir.
you. From the beach, this is the Pacific. You can't see shit, but that is the Pacific Ocean right there. Hopefully, you can see the waves. I've got a lot more fireworks tomorrow night. We're probably gonna burn ourselves.
Just don't shoot him in the house.
No, that was a mistake. Okay, I learned that was a wrong decision. We learned from that. We're not gonna light them in the house anymore. That was a wrong move. We learned from that. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have more fireworks and more explosions. And I might go live during the day. And Weston PvP, if you're available, you're always welcome.
I got no
That's
words.
cool.
Don't launch them at the computer. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's exactly what happened.
Yes, it
And this
is.
laptop, shout out to ThinkPads, because the ThinkPad survived the, like, it literally launched into the fucking computer, and it survived. And thank God for ThinkPads,
Yes.
right? And the PvP's here twice.
He's twice now. Yeah, look at this. Good Lord.
I don't know why. I'm heading. I'm gonna sleep. Sorry, guys.
All right. Good night.
All right.
Hey, old man Bird, man, you fucking rock. I've got so many videos. I have so many videos. I've been taking videos the whole fucking time. I haven't released them yet. You'll be the first to know. Old man Bird, you're a fucking legend. Shout out to Old man Bird.
Yes.
You're half the reason I'm here, man. Old man Bird is half the reason I'm here, and he knows it. And I just can't say enough about good things about you.
Absolutely.
And DJ Play Nice, absolutely. Just a fan of us guys. Well,
yeah. Guys being guys.
no, I mean,
I missed Manorama tonight. I missed it. I was on with Dad Man, so I missed Manorama.
I also missed Manorama. I did as well. I wasn't able to get the internet up and running. Take care of your crew and rock, Spidey. Swim home safe. I fucking always swim. You know what? Next time I go swimming for 2 hours, you gotta take a bottle of water. You don't think of this, but if you go in the ocean swimming for 2 hours, you fucking should take a bottle of water floating behind you. Like, I didn't think of it, but you need water. You can't drink the ocean, and that
No, you can't.
that occurred to me about an hour and a half out. It's like, oh shit.
Well, you can drink the ocean. I just wouldn't recommend it.
No, it's not a good. So dehydration was my one flaw. That was my one mistake. Because I swam over to Playa Las Gatas from Playa Principal in Zihuatanejo. It's about an hour and a half swim, and I needed water. I didn't take water, but you can float it behind you. I think on a little chain, and or a string.
Why not?
Exactly. Anyway, and Anthony, you're still awake. Shit, Jill, you could have been streaming with bullshit. You went to sleep. You could have been streaming with us. Like, what the fuck, Jill? You're right there. You could have stayed. And I love your avatar. That's a fucking awesome avatar. She didn't want to probably come on with the fucking bunch of drunks. That's probably why. Although, Wes Cagle, you seem remarkably sober.
Well, I mean, I finished 2/5 of vodka, but I started at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and I stopped about midnight, so I'm already sobering up. So
Yes, and DJ Play Nice drops some off. Hey, DJ Play Nice. I don't know if you're listening. I don't know if you're still here. Anytime you want on, dude, you're one fella that is fucking always welcome on here. I understand you don't want to associate with the likes of us. I get it. But if you change your mind, you've got a place, man. Always. Fucking always. And Jill says, I'm in bed now. I was getting things ready, running while listening. I've been there, done that. I've literally been listening to Jill and Scotty in bed. And then Scotty up the stairs with the... Do I have that? Do I have that in the media assets? No, I don't. No. Jill, that was awesome. Scotty going up to bed. That's awesome. All right. Oh, here. Oh, I've got this, though.
I hate it. It's frustrating. Then you see it in the computer, it's not a thing. And then you show it to people. Okay, nice.
I have that. That's from Panama. That's from Panama. A little further south. It's crazy. You drive 8 hours south on a bus and it gets way warmer.
Yeah.
Like it's actually cold here. Like I need a blanket at night. But you drive 8 hours south. If you're cold, you just fucking drive south.
You keep going till it gets
warm. It's not
warm.
that you just keep driving south. It's crazy, but it's a real thing.
Yeah, keep driving south. It gets warm. Hey, Jill says she can send it to you, Spidey, the clip. She says you have permission to use it.
Really? Jill, do I really? Really? Okay, Jill. Awesome. Thank you. Scotty going to bed. I heard Scotty today. I heard you guys streaming, and Scotty, you're probably not listening right now. You probably have better things to do. Fucking Scotty, I fucking love you, man. Fucking love you. You're awesome. Just
I love when somebody leaves and he says, "Thank heavens they're gone."
He does. Okay, yeah. He needs to There's a few things we need to discuss that's off camera, but other than that, I fucking love you, man. All right, my battery's about to die, West. I'm surprised we've gone this long. Then actually, if the battery dies, and you're in charge of the stream because I can't shut it off because I have no power.
Good Lord, don't leave me in charge of anything. You don't want that.
Beautiful water. Oh, you can hear the. Okay, good. You can hear the water. Yes, awesome. Cool. Scotty RT7 is another one who'll never be demonetized because they'll never be monetized. They're not gonna monetize that fucker. Same as me. There's no way YouTube is gonna. Fuck you, YouTube. You're never gonna monetize me, and I know it. It's fine. I choose that. I choose. It's like the what is it? The Simpsons with who's the son of the police chief? Ralph Wiggum. I choose you. I choose, and it's like a choo-choo train.
Yeah.
I choose you. All right. Way too much tequila. We're exhausted of the fireworks. Good night, friends. And West.
Yes, sir.
Fucking man, thanks, man. Fucking love you, man. Fucking love you.
No problem, man. I love you too, brother.
All right. Good night.
Good night, all. Good night. Take care. Be well.
750 mils is a fifth of what? Yeah.
Of whatever spirits you put in there.
Miskatonic. Hello, Miskatonic. I don't know what this is, but let's just drink it anyway. It's a big fucking bottle of tequila, is what that is. It's a big fucking.
Just don't. We don't have the MRCP to bail you out of the fire this time, so don't pass out on the beach. And make sure you make it
No,
home.
don't send the police. Send the fire department. Bomberos. They're called bomberos in Mexico.
All right.
Send the bomberos, not the policia. The police station. Actually, I can see the police station here. It's right over there. It's where the bank machine is. Yeah. Fuck the police. Send the fire department. All right. If the battery dies and I can't shut the stream and you're just going forever, we don't want that.
Yeah, last time it went 10 hours.
Exactly. God, exactly. Please be safe. Oh, you mean have fun? I think you mean have fun. I'm pretty sure you mean have fun. And yes, Jill, we're having fun. Safety's not a concern. Fun is the concern. Maximum fun, maximum effort.
Maximum fun and just enough safety so that we don't end up on YouTube. Oh, there he goes. It died. All right, Spidey. Well, have a good one. Good night, folks. We're glad to have entertained you for a spell of the evening. And well, all of you, be safe, be well, and until next time, we shall see you again. Yes, don't worry. He didn't come to a bad end. Just his camera went out. Take care, everybody. Take care. Be well. Hey, Keith, how's it going? We are just about wrapping it up here. Spidey's camera died, so we're going to call it a night. Yes. Thank you, Jill. Be well, and be safe. That's all I can. That's all I can wrap it up for. Take care, everybody. Good night now.
Okay. Are we still live? Okay. I plugged in back in the cabana. I think we're live. Okay. Shit. West, where are you, buddy? I found power. Okay, we're still good. Good. Um, yeah, it's probably Jill they ruled. Okay. Awesome. And Jill says, "Good night, Wes Kegel. You're great at ending the stream." Yep. Hopefully they are good memories. Absolutely. And we're gonna shut it down for you. Wes Kegel had to shut it down. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. Here we go. We're shutting down. All right. Okay. Well, I have power now. Hi, West. I'm.
Hang on. Gotta get the headphones going here.
I have electricity, and we do have more liquor. So, and there's still a bunch of tequila. I had, dude.
There we go.
I lost power out at the beach, and I had to come back in the cabana. But we are back in the cabana.
Cool. Yeah, I see you rescued the stream before it ended. I clicked out because I figured.
Like Darth Vader.
Yeah, you risen from the dead.
No, we're all good. Let's open the fucking windows here. Let's get some ocean action. There, you can hear the ocean. So West,
Yes, sir.
Can I please apologize on behalf of most of my idiot Canadian friends? We love America, and we know that if it weren't for America, we would be all speaking fucking German and Russian right now. Like,
Yeah.
USA, USA, USA. Like, I'm not kidding, man. Not kidding.
Absolutely, yes.
You don't understand how many. The vocal Canadians don't know what they're talking about, and there's half of the country that fucking admires and supports USA. So if you guys actually invaded us, half of the country would be like, "We're fucking making you sandwiches." Like, come on, yes, First and Second Amendment, yes.
Yep.
So please don't. You guys have protected us forever. Honestly, if America wasn't down with, like, Canada would already have been taken over by China, Russia, like, you name it. We're nothing without you guys. We're nothing.
Consider the
Fucking love you guys.
Consider the power of the United States.
You guys.
Love you guys. You want to put into perspective? Here's the defense capability of the United States. We have the world's largest air force, and you know what the world's second largest air force is, right?
France. It's France.
No. The United States Navy is the second largest air force. So yeah. So that tells you a lot.
There you go. Yeah. So France is not I thought France was up there.
They may be fifth, maybe sixth. I don't know. European air forces are not really
not so much
too big. No, not anymore. Not anymore. They have fallen off. All of them.
Okay.
I think the third largest air force might be Russia.
Can you please read this from our friend? Who's got a great avatar? Who did your avatar, Jill? Who did your avatar? That's amazing.
She says, "I can sleep well now that Spidey found shelter."
I'm sheltered. I'm good. Jill, I promised you that everyone else that you don't spend any fucking mental energy worrying about if I'm okay. I'm always okay. I'm always good. Don't fucking spend any mental energy worrying about me. No fucking way. I'm good. And you know what? If I didn't find shelter, Jill, I'll fucking sleep in a tree. I've done it before and I'll do it again. I'll fucking sleep in a tree.
I remember one night after down at our campground where we go to all the time, after a particularly heavy night of boozing it up with all our buddies.
Correct.
I made it back to the trailer. I found my brother down the path sleeping with his head against a cinder block. He's sound asleep.
Cinder block.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
That was a pillow. A cinder block was his pillow.
His cinder block.
No, he
Exactly.
was fine. He was fine.
And
But-
Daniel's Hot Topic says, I can't sleep either. Hey, Daniel, if you want to link to the stream, man, you're welcome on board. Do you mind reading this from our friend, West?
Yeah, old man Bird. He tells us that no faults Canada for putting Canada first. Even Trump knows that. Be fiercely proud. Yes, yeah, agreed. It's trouble is the people. We love the people in Canada because they are fiercely Canadian. You know, they love their country.
No,
The problem is
wrong.
that your politicians have decided to pick a fight, a tariff war fight with the world's largest economy.
Right?
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do this.
no.
Don't do this.
Canadians have no. Canadians are fiercely proud. Stupidly. Oh,
No, it's not stupid to be proud. It's just your
No,
leaders need to be smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Leaders need to be smarter. That's all.
well, Canadians love picking stupid leaders. I don't know if you've been following Canadian politics for the past 50 years.
Yeah.
Canadians love picking stupid leaders.
Yep. Well, we've been doing that, on and off here in the States too. We a good chunk of any state that has a large urban center seems to, because if you look at the states that are blue here,
Problem.
they're only blue because they have a large urban center in it.
Exactly.
And they tend to pick the
Yes.
the dumbest smart people I've ever seen in the history of the world. I've never seen dumber smart people than these people.
Yes. They're very smart. Oh man. That my bed is gonna smell like tequila tonight. Same as last night. And the night before. And the night before. Whatever.
Could be worse. It could smell like gunpowder from the fireworks. Don't light them off in there.
Well, no, the tequila smell is disguising urine. So
Yeah.
better.
Oh man, that was great. You went off camera. We're sitting over here. It was me and Tony were here, right? Now who else? Somebody else was with us. You go off. You like, here. Let me light this. We hear you light it. All we hear is like he didn't make it outside.
I didn't know you were supposed to put them in bottles. I guess bottle rockets are supposed to be in bottles.
I'm like, oh god, he didn't make it out the door. He's
No, I didn't make it out the door for that one. It's okay. I didn't pay a damage deposit. We're good. No damage deposit here. Oh shit.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It is funny. So, yeah, but you should be proud of your own country, yes, to a degree. But Canadians are fucking delusional. They're literally think that we can take. I'm not kidding. My friends and family in New Brunswick, who've been funded by the federal government, like, I'm sorry, New Brunswick, you've been getting all your money from the federal government for the last 50 years, and you have. It's not a joke. They think we can actually take the U.S. Like, they're delusional, thinking because of our history, and like Canadians are proud and strong, and like, you just try it, America. You just try and take us. Are you kidding? That, first of all, half of our population would be, yes, I welcome the U.S., and please give me the First and Second Amendment and the American dollar. Yes, thank you. Half of our population would be, yes, thank you. Please come. And half the other, the ones that are mouthy are the ones that will never pick up a gun and they don't know how to shoot shit. They couldn't shoot shit off a fence post. No, they don't know how to defend shit. They're just all mouth. A lot of Canadians are just all mouth. And we love to virtue signal. Hockey used to be our national sport, and now Canada's national sport seems to be virtue signaling. And I don't know when that changed, but I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. So fuck you, Canadians. Fuck you. Stop virtue signaling. Just stop it. You're making us look bad. You're really making us look bad.
You got a lot of your population who still thinks it's the 1940s and Canada has a huge army and the world's third largest navy when they did back then, but they don't anymore. Yeah,
we did. We had the world's third largest navy. We had the best submarines. We beat the shit out of the Germans. But that was years ago, and those Canadians have died. Have you seen young Canadian people today? They've got the nose rings and they're wondering which bathroom to fucking use. I'm serious. Like, no, they're not Canadians of old. No, absolutely not. And that's why I'll never get demonetized, because I'll be fucking demonetized instantly. Fuck you, YouTube. And just again, can I reiterate? Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
And Raul Julia has some important notes. And yeah, we're still going. I managed to find an electrical plug. We've only got 3 people watching, and 2 of them are us. Whatever.
2 of them are us.
2 of us. It's you and me, West. I think 2 of the 3 are us. But fuck it. I don't care. I do not care. I just want to get this out. Like, no. My fellow Canadians, you're fucking delusional. America could take us over in a night. Like, if America wanted to take over Canada, like one night, like 24 hours, and it's done. It's over. Plus, half of us would be welcoming. Like, half of us would be fucking making sandwiches for the Americans. Like, yes, please, come on.
Yeah. Well, I believe it was a comedian that said it, but it's not far off that the Salvation Army could take Canada on a good day. So
you're not. Do you know? Oh, our standing army is less than 30,000 foot soldiers, and half of those are fat fuckers. Like, put 10 of them in a room, I'll take them out. Like, you're pussies. I'm sorry, you're pussies, and I'll say that to your face. You're pussies. Like, our military is shit. 30,000 standing members. Like, what are you going to do with 30,000 people? Half of them are fat. Half of them are lesbian. Like, good fucking luck fighting anything. The most you could fight is, like, homophobia. Okay, you can fight homophobia, then good luck. Onwards and upwards,
I don't understand that word anyway. I mean, I'm not in fear of my gay brothers and sisters. I'm not afraid of them.
No.
What is that about?
No, it's a misnomer. It's actually a misnomer. Yeah. Anywho, Raul Julia, who's probably like distanced himself from me at this point, if you're wise, says Trump basically requested that we do something about the fake visa situation from India and the drugs from British Columbia. And we were like, fuck you, we will put tariffs on it. Exactly. Yes, Raul Julia. Okay, you understand the political situation. Canada is in the wrong and America is right. And Old Man Bird says, now, the U.S. people love the self-reliant and talented people of Canada. I give you CSM for consideration. Thank you. Eugene Bird, thank you for saying that. And the COVID truckers.
Yep.
Yes, the COVID, the 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 Freedom Convoy, the Freedom Convoy, those guys. But you know what? The funny thing is, most of those were Europeans that have lived in communist states, and they were scared because they saw it coming, like
Yeah.
Ukrainian truckers, and that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
And Wayne Gretzky and his daughter. Yes, Wayne Gretzky, I will always love you, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne fucking Gretzky. He scored more goals from behind the net. He used to shoot the puck and bounce it off the goaltender into the net. Like, fuck me, he did that. He would bounce the puck off the goaltender into the net. Like,
Doesn't
Wayne fucking Gretzky.
Doesn't he have what is it, more? He has more goals than the next person behind him that has points.
Yes, he's got more goals than any record you want to assume. He's got it. Wayne fucking Gretzky. Thank you.
No, I mean,
Bird.
you know, the person who has obviously he has the most points. You know, goals and points are different because you get points for assists and goals. But he has more straight just goals than the number 2 person has points, which is both goals and assists, and that's amazing.
Swift minus Swift -1 is in. See, when you're not monetized, you see, Matt G, you can say whatever the fuck you want. So you're gonna find some shit on this channel that other channels will not say. It's all open board on this channel, man. Like, say whatever the fuck you want, West. If you want to say Nazi, 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 you're gonna get demonetized. Fuck you, YouTube.
That word to me has no meaning anymore. I have been called Nazi so many times on the internet.
And racist and homophobe. Yeah, like we're apparently racist and homophobe.
Well, I get called Nazi on a regular basis because I use this avatar, even though these idiots don't realize this is not the Nazi flag.
It's not the Nazi flag. Exactly. And Eugene Bird, an old man Bird. And the old man, you're like not much older than I am, man. I don't know how we're not old, okay? If you can still do handsprings, you're not old. Old man Bird says, remember that the U.S. Revolutionary War was won by farmers against the British Empire. Well, that's basically what we're fighting today.
But I do have to take exception. His comment just before it, he says, "Remember the British lost to the French, Indian, and Canadians." The British actually won the French and French and
I was
Indian
gonna
War.
say, I'm pretty sure the British won. Then
well, because the Americans
English.
Well, the Americans were fighting with them at that. Well, I couldn't say Americans; they were British. You know, people understand that the American Revolution. It was more of a civil war. It wasn't Americans fighting the British. It was British fighting British. We were British citizens then, you know.
What?
Yeah,
what?
We were British, you know.
So
it was
the British. American Revolutionary War was amongst British people.
Well, yeah, we were all British citizens. The American colonists, they were British citizens, you know.
Well, by dictate.
Yeah, well, we didn't. They didn't really want.
Why does my bed smell like tequila?
I wonder. I wonder.
Holy shit, West.
That's gonna
be the housekeeper's gonna have some questions. Why does this room smell like shit and tequila? Well,
hey. No, the French didn't win that one. As a matter of fact, they consider the French and Indian War, which was the North American portion of the 7 Years' War, which was fought mostly in Europe. They consider that World War Zero, the first global war, the first World War. Actually,
World War Zero. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And the French lost big time. The French lost bad. Although it actually damaged the British. It was so damaged the British economy which was why they imposed the taxes on the Americans, which caused the American Revolution.
Right, with that whole tea ceremony in
Yeah,
Boston.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So you could say that in the long run, the British actually lost, even though they won the war. They lost.
They
So
did.
they
And yeah,
won. They won.
we're still going.
The British won all 3 world wars: the 7 Years War, World War I, and World War II. But they got damaged economically each time, which is why there's no more British Empire. So
And
you
it's
can
all
win and
about
still lose.
economics.
Yeah, you
It
can
is.
win and still lose. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
dude. Anyone that's been married knows that. And I've not been married, but I know enough married. West, have you been married?
Yes, sir. I have 3 daughters. Yep.
And so you understand you can win by losing, right?
Oh yeah,
You lose
yes.
by winning. Yeah. Okay. Are you married? I mean, none of my business. I'm sorry. Are you married currently?
Oh well, we are. Let's just leave it at that. I still have a wife.
Okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough. I had one, but I lost her off the end of the ship out to sea years ago, and someday they'll find her.
Yeah, it's kind of like my my Second Amendment implements. I used to have a whole lot of them, but there was that tragic boating accident. They're
A
all
boating accident. I lose.
Yeah.
I lost all my guns. West. I literally any government that's what I have no more guns. I
Yeah.
lost them all.
Yeah, me too.
Surprisingly, in a tragic boating accident.
Yes.
Like I don't know why. Why would I take all my guns out on a boat? I don't know, but I did, and they're all gone. They're all in the lake.
Yeah,
Stupid me! I lost all of my guns in the lake, West Cagle, and that's on record. That's on record that I lost. I have no more firearms. They're all in the lake. Mark Carney or Trudeau, whoever's watching, yeah, they're all my guns are in the lake. Yeah, it's a sad thing. It happens though.
Yeah.
Tragic boating accidents
Yep.
with firearms happen in Canada so many times. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no,
It's a common boating accident.
I was trying to cross the Bermuda Triangle, and it happened.
And your guns are lost in the ocean. I'm sad. I miss those guns. Yes,
Hello, Sashi. Welcome back.
Hey, Sashi, we're still going. We're still drink. We're still drinking. And what did you miss? Not much. I mean, I let off some fireworks, and I have more explosives in that bag over there. But that's for tomorrow.
Yes. Just make sure it's outside and they're in the ground or in a
That's
bottle.
right. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
No.
Holding
Not supposed
in
to
my
hold them.
hand was a wrong idea.
Well, so you got to see. We used to buy a whole bunch of fireworks and then go out to a construction site or in a field somewhere, and we would divvy them up, split ourselves up into 2 teams, and we would play war. And we would shoot them at each other like they were mortars. And so you'd hold them, but you have to hold it loosely.
At each other.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
aiming like you're
Yep.
trying to aim, like at
Oh, yeah.
your friend.
I tried
Yes.
to cross no man's land in the battle, the last one we had, and I got up out of the trench. I ran across the field, and my buddy, he timed it. He led me perfectly, hit me dead in the side with a bottle rocket. Oh God!
Old man Bird is choosing with the popcorn to Sashi. Sashi's on the other side of the planet. Sashi is way over in Malaysia. Shout out to Sashi.
Yes.
I fucking love you, man. Sashi, thanks for being here, man. I don't know how you found this little tiny channel, but thank you. There's no like We're in the small corner of the internet, man. How did you find us? I don't know.
Small's not always bad. You get overlooked by prying eyes.
That's right. Can do you mind reading this, West?
No, sure, sure. Our friend Raul says to us, "It's lame we can't buy handguns anymore. Does anybody ever feel like the surface of their mouth has been stripped?"
Okay, so that tells me, Raul, you're in Canada. Because yeah, you're Canadians have been stripped of their rights. See, West, I never wanted to own a handgun until they told me that I couldn't own a handgun. And all of a sudden, I kind of want to own like five. I kind of want to own and my housemate. I mean, we have handguns in our house. They're big. They'll blow a hole through whatever you want to put a hole through. I'm saying we got some large handguns in my house. But the second they said that I can't own one, like I personally don't own one. And now you're telling me that I can't own one? Okay, now I want to buy five. Like, fuck you, Trudeau. Now I want to buy. And do you know what? Okay, so I have a gun guy, and he doesn't write everything down, as you do. He's an old guy. And he said he sold out every handgun he had he sold everything out as soon as Trudeau put in the law, like you can't own handguns. Like the next day, like he couldn't bring any. He sold them all. Like, yeah. So your idea of making handguns illegal, you literally increase the sales of handguns by 300% that day. Day. I mean, look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Look at the and those are the guys that even claim to sell handguns. A lot of them in Canada don't. Yeah, you increase the sales of handguns like 300% that day.
Yeah.
Like, my guy sold out of handguns. Like, bring it on, Trudeau. Bring it on. More restrictions? You're a fucking idiot. Bring it on. Bring it on. We're ready for. I want to box. I've never had boxing training. I'll box the shit out of you. 3 minutes. I just want 3 minutes, full contact, full elbows. Trudeau, you and me, right now. Right now. I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
I'm no threat. I'm 5'6". I've never had boxing training. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna choke you out and kill you on TV.
Justina is a soy boy, so I wouldn't worry. Yeah, screw him. He's Castro's little son anyway.
Hey, oh shit, we're still live.
Yes, we are still live. Yeah.
Okay, so the RCMP will be coming through my door if I was in Canada, but I'm not in Canada, RCMP. Fuck you, RCMP. You can't find me. I'm in Mexico. Good luck finding me. Good luck. Good luck. You'll find me over there, but the next day I could be over there. You don't know where I'm going to be. Fuck you, RCMP. Fuck you, Justin Trudeau. Dude.
Hey, First Amendment.
First Amendment. I love America. USA. USA. USA.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Do you know how many Canadians support? Like, half of Canada fucking loves you guys. Are you kidding? Without you, we'd be dead. We understand this. We accept this.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A lot of hardware lost in the lake that day.
Yes, it was.
I have no idea what happened to my guns, officer. I was out. I was fishing. I was fishing, and obviously I had my 308 fishing and my shotgun. That's what you do.
Yeah.
And sadly, officer, like I don't. The boat turned over, and I lost all my guns. And
Yeah. Well,
so
you know, since we're renaming everything anyway anymore, it's not a gun. It's a wireless hole puncher. So.
it's a wireless hole puncher, a
Mhm.
long distance hole puncher. Exactly.
Yes.
Molecular Arts, where are you now, Canadian Spider-Man? I am in La Manzanilla. La Manzanilla, which is 30 minutes north of Malacca, where I spent 2 years ago. I spent the whole winter there. Uh, more or less 4 hours south of Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Hmm.
He's talking about Justina Trudeau.
You have to ask.
Huh?
And Eugene Bird says in the chat, Eugene Bird says, Old man Bird, hey man, the closer I get to 60, you're not old, okay? You're not old, dude. If you can still do handsprings, you're not fucking old. Uh, Old man Bird says, was there such a problem with pew-pews in Canada? Never heard of them. No, there's not a problem, but they keep trying to take them from us. They keep trying to de-arm the population, and the population keeps saying, "Yeah, I don't think so, Tim."
Yeah. Yeah.
There's, do you
Don't ever
know
let him.
there's
Don't ever let him.
there's per capita. Actually, West, you probably don't believe me, but per capita, there's more guns in Canada than in America. Per capita,
Could be. Could be. I do know. I do know that
I
the
own
amount.
six. I own six firearms. My housemate owns multiple. I don't want to say, but multiple. We own a lot of guns. It's
Yeah.
just our government likes to limit the magazine capacity.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm a big fan. If anything the government can own, the people can own. As far as if you want to buy a tank and you've got the capacity to do it,
Absolutely.
you can fucking buy a tank. And
Yep.
please use it against communism. Use it against the government. I'm
Hey,
sorry, but you think
look.
the government is going to protect you forever?
No.
Well,
Look. Who look.
let's read some history. Hi, friends, let's read some history. Right, West?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just wanted to cut in. Look who showed up in the chat here, Spidey. Our good
Who?
friend,
Who's here?
Carla Burton, is here.
Carla's here?
Yes, she is.
Holy fuck, Carla's here. Hi, Carla Burton.
But yes, no, you always have to learn from history. Governments will always take the guns just before they massacre their own people.
Right? You're not wrong.
Nope.
You're not
Nope.
fucking wrong. Preach it, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Carla Burton, if you want a link, here you go. Eugene Bird, I know you also have a mic. I actually did a live stream with Eugene Bird, a travel stream. On what country did we do, Eugene? Fuck, we did a country together, Eugene.
Yes.
I want to say Mexico, actually. So I know, Eugene, you've got a microphone. If you want on board, man, you're always welcome. Carla, you're always welcome. Can you please read this?
Sure. Raul, our friend Raul says Hitler took the guns, Stalin took the guns, and 1776 will commence again. He's quoting. I think he's quoting our friend Alex Jones here in the States.
You know, I used to think Alex Jones was crazy. Now I don't think he's crazy. It's like he might be. The frogs are gay. The frogs are fucking gay. Like maybe he was onto something. It's like
Yeah.
I don't badmouth Alex Jones. He might be onto something. I mean, he's nuts.
Yeah. He
He's
is
fucking
not.
nuts.
He is not wrong about everything. He's
But
not the
he's
nut
not
job that
wrong
you
about
say.
it.
No.
He's not wrong about everything.
Nope.
How long you gonna go? Okay, there's this.
The travel stream you had Old Man Bird on was you were doing Honduras.
I'm tired of women asking me that, Carla. 10 minutes, 10 minutes at best. 10 minutes at best.
Well, that's why you don't always have to, you've got to use other techniques other than,
That's true. That's true. Carla. Hey, molecular Earths. We have molecular Earths. Hi.
Barging in.
Hey,
The frogs are gay, molecular Earths.
Frogs are gay.
Frogs are gay.
Getting tired of
Carla-
putting the chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay.
Carla, please jump on if you want to join this shit show. I'm not sure you do.
Sounds like you've been enjoying the chemistry there.
Oh,
Mr.
dude,
Canadian.
it's so hard to find marijuana here. I've been searching.
In
Like, you
Mexico? Seriously?
Yes, I know, in Mexico. I've been searching for 4 days to try and find
Oh,
weed,
jeez.
and I can't find shit. So if any of you are in Mexico and you have weed, please, like, I'm in La Manzanilla, and I have cash. Anywho, dude, molecular arts, you've now brought a theme of responsibility and austerity to the channel. Hi, welcome.
Hi. Thank you. So this is another beach location.
Yes.
Yeah, you can
I don't
probably
know.
hear the ocean, the Pacific
La
Ocean,
Manzanilla. Okay.
La Manzanilla.
La
So,
Manzanilla. Okay.
are you in Australia right now?
I'm back in Hobart.
You're in Tasmania. Fucking
Yes.
love Tasmania. Love. Oh my God. Is it okay if we allow Carla on here? Are you okay with that?
Sure.
'Cause she's a bit of a troublemaker. Hi, Carla.
Hi. How's it going? Nice to see
Hi,
you.
Carla. Hi.
Are you still in Mexico?
Yes. Can't you hear the fucking waves? Yeah.
No.
I'm in
Okay.
Mexico.
I'll listen a bit harder.
I'm in Mexico. Yes, in La Manzanilla,
How
below
long are you
Puerto
there?
Vallarta. Well, it depends on MasterCard. MasterCard will determine when I got, because when I keep putting the card in and it doesn't give me any more money, then it's time to go home.
Fair enough. I'm gonna put. I may turn off as I put my data on instead of Wi-Fi. Okay.
It's so
We'll
good
see
to
later.
see you, Carla. Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
And
she was switching something up. So
molecular
Can you
arts.
hear me?
Here.
Yes.
Okay,
Your
cool.
video's
Yeah.
come back.
Cool. I'm on data now. It's be better. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's been ages, but I still got another 2 weeks to a wedding. So after that, life may be a bit less hectic. Oh, what'd you
Winning
get
the
there?
war.
Overlord DVD.
Winning the war on woke
Yay!
with his fist.
Yeah, good job.
without respect, we reject.
We reject.
Yeah.
I wear this everywhere I go.
Uh-huh.
I wear this everywhere.
That's awesome. Does it glow in the dark?
You're goddamn right it does. Like I've literally gone for a pee in the night, Carla, and I found my way like using my ring. I swear to God I have. Like
I believe
I can't
it.
see. It's cool.
Glow in the dark.
The ring glows in the dark. It really does. Yes, it does.
Lol.
Oh, Gary Ambrosia is the best, isn't he?
Love you, Gary. Gary
Mhm.
sometimes comes on. Like he sometimes comes in the chat
Oh.
here.
I
Sometimes.
imagine he's sleeping. He's probably sleeping at the moment. It's like 2 a.m.
And yeah, hail exactly, old man bird. Hail Doomcock.
Yep, hail Doomcock. It's Gary's birthday the end of the month.
Ooh.
Yeah. On our Anzac Day. It's on our Anzac Day.
Oh.
Yeah. People
Easy
don't.
to remember.
We don't know what unless you explain it. They don't know what Anzac means.
Oh, it's an
Australia, New Zealand
Army Corps.
Army Corps.
You got there.
Yeah. And how are you, molecular art? Sorry, I've
been
sucked up all the
tutoring
conversation.
tonight. I tutor physics to high school students.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I dropped out for an hour, and I came back, and Canadian Spider-Man was much happier when I got back, which is quite interesting.
Oh.
Well, there's a reason for the happiness.
Yes. Chemistry.
It's pure chemistry. Exactly. He put the Taz in Tasmania. Yeah. So I've been to Tasmania.
Yeah,
I've spent some time in Launceston.
Yep.
And the Festivale.
Festivale.
And they pronounce the E. They pronounce the Festivale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't really do Spanish down here.
But I fucking love. Have you spent much time in Launceston?
I grew up in Launceston.
Okay. Do you know my buddy Justin Biggs? And Justin, if you're out there,
kind of
I'm not kidding.
People. Yeah.
Justin Biggs, I fucking love you.
Did I tell you? This is a small world. I probably told the story.
He's
again,
a chef. Though
Sorry?
molecular arts, he's a chef, so maybe that narrows it down.
Don't know.
You might know Justin.
Okay. No, sorry.
Yeah. Did I tell you my story about how small New Zealand is?
Tasmania is smaller than New Zealand.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
By quite a margin, yes.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
I don't know. Yeah, I have to look it up.
Yeah, I bet quite a. How many do people live in Tasmania?
Oh, about 500,000.
Oh, okay. So I think we're sort of equivalent
on purpose.
to Melbourne.
They chose that.
Population's been stagnant for some time.
Are there much employment opportunities in Tasmania, though? Or is it more like...
We're a basket case. Most of my generation left. I left. I came back because I quit my job in academia because our universities are...
Yeah, like all universities. All universities are like that.
Yeah.
All universities.
It's a global problem. Yeah, so I quit my job and we're back in Tasmania. But it's, if you've got... It's a great place to... let me put it this way. Tasmania is Australia's national park and retirement village.
Yeah. Well, I lived in Nelson in New Zealand, and that's like the top. It's the top of the South Island, and it's basically all kids. You can't really. There aren't that many jobs there for people who want a career or anything like that. So it's like your kids have to move out. Like it's an awesome place to live, but if you had kids that all had to move away, and
that's right.
They
do. And they're, the one thing I remember about Tasmania, and shout out to the Australians there. I bought a map of Tassie once.
Okay.
And I can't say enough about a map of Tassie. It's fantastic.
This is very suspicious.
Yeah.
You know where you're old enough, molecular arts. You know where I'm
Yeah,
going.
I
The
know where the map of
Tassie.
Tasmania is. Yes.
Okay, that's There. Shout out to all the Australian viewers. You know what we're talking about. But I literally went into a gas, and I couldn't help myself. Honest to God, I did. I went into a gas station, and I asked to buy a map of Tasmania. Can I please have a map of Tassie?
Was it bald?
I did. I ended up with a map of Tasmania. What do you know? That's not what I was asking for, but okay. Yeah, it's the and the Tasmanian devils are like roadkill.
They're real.
They're
Oh, yeah.
roadkill, like skunks, like they're raccoons in Canada. Like they're roadkill on the side of the road. You're driving and fuck a Tasmanian devil. It's roadkill.
Yeah, it's something about Australia. I've driven in a lot of countries, but Australia, all of Australia's states are the place where I see the most roadkill. I don't know why. Maybe our wildlife's dumber, you know.
I tried driving.
Wombats, Tassie devils, roos.
I tried driving at night from
possums.
In WA. You cannot drive at night because you're gonna get hit by animals.
A kangaroo?
Probably, but animals for sure.
Wombat. I've seen a dead wombat on the side of the road. Oh, what do you call it when they're all stiff?
Yeah, definitely dead.
I found a map the other day. There's a map, Canadian Spider-Man, and I wanted to show you. I had to try and find it somewhere. And it was a map that
Please don't.
Sorry. It showed you the actual size of countries. You know how you got the Mercator map or whatever you call it?
Mercator projection.
The Mercator projection,
Yeah, but if you actually see the size of what the countries... Because remember I told you that Australia is the same size as the United States, and you were like, no way.
Yeah.
No, you were like, oh, no way. And I'm like, yes, it is.
It is. Well, I've driven across Australia, but I've not driven across America.
Well, and any person who actually, studies maps and has a globe and has actually looked at a globe knows that the what you see on a map is not, the actual size of these things.
True.
Yeah,
so all you gotta do is look at a globe. You can tell Greenland's not the size that's on the Mercator.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, but I do think Greenland should belong to North America for defense purposes. We should take over. And yes, wow, hey, a big brain. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Biophysics like poop.
There it is there. Can you see it?
Yeah, Mercator projection.
Yep.
And here's a fun fact. Okay, I've got a fun fact for you. Greenland will fit inside Western Australia.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Greenland is smaller than Western Australia. Yep.
Wow. I've driven.
Projection makes it look huge. Yeah.
I've driven north to south in Western Australia. Love Western Australia. Every point of it. And so those of us that perhaps don't know the inside joke, map of Tassie. When we say map of Tassie, it's referring to the female
princess.
The lady
Is it
parts.
the shape of the island? The shape of the island.
We had a feminine beauty care product, and they were advertising "Go bald here," and it was a map of Tasmania.
So you shave yourself.
That was an advertisement. Yeah.
Yes.
We have something like that in the U.S. If somebody references, putting a map of Hawaii on somebody's back, that's.
So that's If you go in and you say, "Can I see your map of Tasmania?" That's basically
It's asking for trouble.
Asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. That's right.
Oh dear. I really have to visit these countries. I have to come and see you in Canada sometime. We've got to do Canada.
Have you never, Molecular Arts, have you never set foot in Canada? Really?
Yeah, I haven't set. I got close. I got to Seattle, so I could see Canada across the
Oh,
border.
you went to
Yeah.
Seattle.
Ah.
My condolences. That's not what the U.S. looks like.
No, I like Seattle. Hang on.
Hey, William
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare lives there.
I've
Yes.
been to more than one
Yes, he
place in
does.
the US. I've
He
been
does.
to
Oh,
New
okay,
York.
good.
I've been to New Jersey. I've been to.
Oh.
Oh, you've been to
Why?
New Jersey. That's
Why
my
did you go to
condolences
New
again.
Jersey?
I lived in Maryland. I lived in Maryland for 6 months. Been to
Oh,
Washington D.C.,
wow.
West Virginia,
Wow.
Illinois. I think that's it.
Oh, God,
California.
Wow.
You're going,
Why-
you're going to all the awful places.
Yeah.
We have a question. Raul Julia asked, Molecular Arts, would you edit your own DNA if you could?
No, that you can't
That's
because there's
asking
too
for
much
trouble.
of me.
Yeah.
There is such a thing as gene therapy. If I had something like cystic fibrosis, I might consider it.
Yeah.
But otherwise no.
Yeah, there is. Well, we're actively trying out gene therapy on the
Yeah.
world population at the
Well,
moment.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we are.
COVID
with
vaccine.
the
Not on this
Yeah.
guy. Not
No,
on this
not me
guy.
either.
You're
Not
not.
on me either. Not on my boys.
No.
My husband's the only one who took that. And then he got lymphoma.
oh yeah.
Oh no.
Are you,
Yeah.
Carla?
Well,
Is that what-
they were using SV40 in it, so
Carla,
Yeah.
you mentioned that, and I don't
Yeah.
want to discuss anymore, but is that really? Because I was
I-
wondering when
I
you
reckon.
mentioned
I reckon.
that he had. I
Yeah.
was wondering.
I said, you ask the specialist if he thinks that you getting the vaccine did that to you. He
Yeah.
asked, and the specialist's like, we just can't say. You know,
Shit.
it's too.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. At least the specialists are really good at getting rid of it. I mean, not getting rid of it,
Okay.
but you know.
Good.
putting it
But
in
yeah,
remission.
we're just
Yeah.
thankful. We're just super thankful that by the time after he had the second one, and I said I ain't getting none, and the boys aren't, and he was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, yeah, he wasn't so keen on getting the booster, which his work didn't say he had to get, but the New Zealand government said they had to. So
I have a special
but-
message for the New Zealand government.
I know exactly. Thank you. You keep that up there for a long time. Yeah, but fortunately we got COVID, and then you couldn't have it. You couldn't have a shot or whatever you call it for 100 days after you had COVID, and then it wasn't mandated after he just missed out on doing that. So, but yeah, I mean, what do you do when you only got one qualification to do something?
See.
Yeah.
I worry
So
about
anyway.
the future of my one
Jacinda
daughter. She got
Ard-
4 shots, and then she got
Jacinda
3 boosters.
Ardern. Are they going to
Ardern,
put
yeah.
Jacinda Ardern's
Ardern.
face on Ardern? She's going to be on the
Hell
money,
no.
right?
Hell
She's
no.
gonna be on
I
your
hope not.
quarter.
Hope not.
Oh man, she can't even live in this country. People hate her so much. Like she seriously cannot. That's why she's all overseas and stuff. Because she cannot announce if she
Same
said,
as
"Oh, I'm going to be
Trudeau.
at this place here,"
Same
people
as Trudeau.
hate her. Yeah. And
Same
and
as
I
Trudeau.
reckon it's
Everywhere
probably
he
same with
goes,
Dan
people
Dan
show up.
Andrews is probably the
Fuck
same.
you.
Yeah, that's the same here. People and it was so funny because when she was in America and she was like, "I'm going to do this and I'm going to be doing this," and we're like, "How come you never announce what you're doing in New Zealand?" But yeah, she just can't live here in New Zealand anymore.
No, I imagine not.
No, and yeah, so that's that. Well, live by the authoritarian. You don't live here anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
And how did Tasmania go? Well, remember that nut job in Western Australia? That guy was a nut job, man.
The biggest nut job was in Victoria. That was Dan.
Oh yeah, that's
Dictator
true.
Dan.
But that other guy, no, that guy in Western Australia, he was like and you're going to get the thingy. And if you don't get the thingy, you're good. It was like such a nut job.
Well,
But
you
you're
know,
right.
they did polling in the United
Very
States,
full of
and
authoritarians.
you had, and they did it by party, you know, Democrat and Republican, and you had upwards of 80% of Democrats, you know, the liberal portion of
Yeah.
our country,
Yeah.
were in favor of throwing
mandated.
those who were not vaccinated
Yeah.
into concentration camps.
Yeah. It's the same with some people. Like
Well,
all the media lovies were into that, eh?
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, it was a crazy time. And then I like didn't wear a mask either. We could get it was really easy to get an exemption here. So I like as soon as I got one, I didn't wear one anywhere. And they're like, "Where's your mask?" I'm like, "I don't have one." But we were banned from shops and everything like that.
I put on my Spider-Man mask, and you have a mask.
You really didn't.
Fucking right. I do have a mask.
Yes.
Oh! I thought you meant now. Where's Kegel? What were you going to say about your daughter's health?
Oh, I was, you know, when that whole thing went, my daughters are already done with college. They're on, you know, they're adults now, so they do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And the one got both shots, and she has had 3 boosts. I just said, please stop, please stop.
Yeah.
So.
Because there's a lot of measles.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you know how much I've been wasting? Really?
Oh.
Is that?
Yeah, you know, I
God.
did hear there was a big market for non-vaccinated blood. I haven't heard the thing about sperm, but I know that there is a market for non-vaccinated blood.
So if you get in an accident, I've heard that you can sign up to have, because I don't want, if I get in an accident in Canada, they're gonna put vaccinated blood in me. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I want. Like no,
I've written it on file that I'm authorizing them to let me expire before they give me vaccinated blood. Yeah, no,
I'll give you blood.
Wow.
I'll give you blood, man.
Good.
West Kegel, you can have some, as long as you don't mind a little bit of radioactivity.
It's all good.
We're all radioactive.
And molecular arts, do you mind reading this from our friend?
Oh, do you know about the work of Michael Levin? He seems to be on his way to the Nobel Prize. No, I'm not familiar with that guy. It's a huge field. I work in a very specific sub-area of biophysics, biomolecular structure. Yep.
Cool.
So sorry, I'm sure it's fascinating. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Well, it is, but we just can't understand it. That's a problem.
Well, no, we can understand if it's explained correctly.
True, that's true.
It's like we're not stupid. I don't like the audience. I mean, we don't have a.
You speak for yourself. I would not say that. Like I don't deal with anything more than 2 numbers in my household. Like my husband, I'll have a husband to do all the paperwork.
Who does your tax?
I could listen. I do love Richard molecular arts. I could listen all day, all day, every day about what you have to say.
About biophysics.
About pretty much everything.
Oh, he's reprogramming cells to build organs and do things. Yeah, so he's probably working with stem cells. He says that even within cells, there is a kind of intelligence in chemical and electrical pathways. I don't know about electrical pathways, but chemical ones certainly, because almost all of our cells have our entire genome in them. So there is at least theoretically the potential to create all of us from one of our cells. I mean, there are exceptions, like our red blood cells don't have any DNA. They anucleate. They don't have a nucleus, but almost all cells do. And theoretically, if you can find the right triggers, you can get them to produce a kidney or a liver or, things like this. So it's
hello, Suzanne. Hi, and welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Suzanne. Everyone. Hello, Carla.
It's nice to be here with you.
Oh, it's been so long.
Another girl. Sorry?
Well, he was having problems earlier where he lost battery power. So I see he's plugged in now.
Yes.
I've plugged in. We are uploaded and still going, despite YouTube probably doesn't want us to keep going, but
we're always claimed for something. We have to talk about what do you call it? How the climate isn't. It wasn't climate change. We got a strike on that last time.
There you go.
I did. Yes, the last talk we had a climate change strike, and I think we had something about the pandemic. We had a pandemic strike as well.
Yeah. Oh, we've covered everything up until climate change, and we just mentioned that one now. So there you go. Now we got them all covered.
How man is not causing the climate to change.
Yes.
That's
And
right.
anthropogenic climate change is a hoax.
Yes,
At least
that's
mostly a hoax. I'm not going to say that it's not a factor. It's just not the factor they're saying it is.
Yeah, and now we've got a third strike on the channel. And you know what, YouTube? I'm never going to be monetized, so fuck you. You're never going to stop us. You can't
I guess
stop
the key to monetization is don't drink and stream, right?
Oh, I've broken that rule many. Oh my god, yeah, we don't want to go into those. So Suzanne, hello. Is it minus 20 where you are right now?
Well, likely.
That's not cool.
It's actually
I
raining.
don't go
Here.
outside. I don't care.
So have you been to Mexico? Will you come to Mexico? I've got a place. I got a bed. Like I have a room right here. Like come on down.
If I could get there, buddy, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
And it's open to west. Like I got a place, man. Come on down.
Nice.
I'm coming to Texas in October, and you should come and join us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thing
Yeah,
about
I'm coming to
America. Do you understand that Canada's at war with America right now?
Well,
A war we're gonna lose.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. Like how? Okay, Wes Kegel.
Sir.
Quick answer. How stupid are Canadians? Go.
Well, your people are not stupid. Your leadership is stupid.
Yeah. Oh no, some of them must
Wrong
be.
answer.
Suzanne.
Wrong
Suzanne.
answer.
How stupid are our leaders? Go.
And are we going on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being stupidest?
Yeah.
11.
22.
Turn it up to 11.
22. The people are stupid as fuck. You know why? Because they can't vote properly. They can't pay attention to what's going on around them. They listen to the bullshit and they keep their head in the sand. The people are stupid.
Yes.
Because that's the safe. That's the safe. Like my parents stick their head in the sand because it's safe, Suzanne. It's safer that way.
Wait till I really feel.
You sound like Wes Kegel's sister the way you just talk.
I've never seen such a bunch of whiny, crybaby, pussy-ass fuckers in my life as Canadians.
Right? Like, when did virtue signaling become our national fucking sport?
Oh, but I think I just heard somebody's fee-fees. My God. What have we become? When did we become this?
I don't remember.
The media. It's the media.
Yeah,
People have
it is
to
the
stop
media.
trusting the media. They have to stop listening to the media and everything. That's what they need to do.
But Canadians love the media. Canadians listen to the media they hang on every word. Like you don't understand.
Mm.
You know
Especially
Alberta left,
people
right?
over 60.
Spider.
Well,
You know Alberta left, right? Guess what happened today?
What?
Nobody in Saskatchewan any longer on a personal, a federal, a provincial. There is no carbon tax in this province.
Oh,
It's done. We are the next
Good job.
Yep.
So
we
will
are the next
Saskatchewan? Okay, so if Alberta chooses to join the U.S., my prediction: Saskatchewan will join. Saskatchewan will follow.
Scott Moe already said so. Yep.
well, that's smart with that
However,
carbon tax is the biggest scam on the planet.
Yep.
Manitoba won't.
Manitoba
No, yeah.
won't. Why? Because Manitoba gets dollars from federal. Because I know where New Brunswick won't join because they get federal dollars. They're getting paid off.
Because Manitoba is probably the biggest welfare province in this country.
Okay, there you go.
It's completely NDP welfare.
Because they like the free money that's not actually free.
No, you pay for it.
I do, and that's what I was trying to explain to PvP earlier.
Yeah, that didn't go over well.
That didn't go over well. Yeah, we had a bit of a issue, but I'm sorry. Yeah, welfare programs, cut everything. Cut everything.
There are certain
Cut
people
everything.
that need help, but when you need help for 20 years, unless there's something like really wrong with you, you don't need help for like your whole life.
No, absolutely not. I'll help you. You want to? I'll fucking boot you out in the ocean. That's my help.
Yep. So in New Zealand, there's lots of things like council, like pools and stuff that don't even work properly because there aren't enough workers. Because during COVID, they put everyone on a benefit, except us. But they put everyone on a benefit, and hardly anyone went back to work. And that's been a massive problem.
It was a free government.
Yeah.
You know, Suzanne, do you know? Like a lot of people during the COVID, they got a lot of free money, and they haven't gone back to work, right?
And half of them, are you ready for this? I know people that were on welfare. You ready for this? That were still collecting the COVID money on top of their welfare.
You can't get both.
They did.
And they voted liberal. They will vote liberal every time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask me how they did it.
How?
They went and they bought a receipt book, like contractors buy.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, and they wrote down Monday to Friday. Each day they wrote down the hours they worked, cleaning or giving care to someone, and have that person sign it every day. Boom, handed those receipts in, got their checks.
Free money.
Crazy.
It's free money.
That's
but
right.
The thing is not. We have to, we've gone into massive debt. I think our national debt at least doubled.
We really got into it.
Compadre.
I don't drink it.
Putting a good dent in that bottle, Spidey.
Yeah, that was a full bottle yesterday.
I saw your photo of your breakfast with those pancakes. Or was it a video? I don't know. I saw it. Oh my gosh. You're living the high life.
Well, because it's cheaper to live here than I can't afford to live in Canada. I have to live in Mexico. Ask Suzanne. It's too expensive to live in Canada.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
Eggs are $7 a dozen.
Whoa. Not here.
Well, I buy from my neighbor, like farm eggs, obviously $5. But $7 a dozen in the U.S.
Yeah. Whoa! I thought eggs were coming down.
A little bit. They used to be almost between $8 and $9. So they're coming down a little bit. The problem here is it was supply, not.
Yeah. Because they get killing all your chickens.
All the chickens. They killed all the egg-laying chickens here. They called like
the bird
100 million of them under the.
Molecular Arts. Did you guys have egg problems there where you are? 2 hours behind me.
In the chat. Hi.
William Shakespeare. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Come on with us. Mister.
were your
Mister.
ears burning? We were talking about you
Yeah.
earlier. We were talking about Seattle. We were your name came up, William Shakespeare.
Yeah, it did. I bet you did hear us. Yeah.
You must have heard us. That's why you're here.
It's 2:30 in the morning. He's probably cooking dinner.
Do you mind reading that, Caroline?
Okay. Well, it's 2:30 in the morning. I've only got to work in 3 hours. No big deal, eh? I'll just hang out here for a bit.
Yeah. William, we were talking about you earlier. That is so cool that you're here.
Yeah, it is.
It's 3:40 here.
Oh, it's holy shit! It's 3:30 in the morning, but I'm on vacation time. I mean,
It's only
the
8:30
bottle of
here.
tequila tells me that it's not bedtime.
Yeah, 5:30 here. Sun's about to come up.
Wow. You are a
8:30 there?
trooper.
Molecular. So is
And
it 8:30
Old Man Bird says,
It's
I
8:40 here.
can't go to sleep because I'm afraid I'll miss
8:40.
the
Oh, yeah.
exciting
8:40.
It's 10:40
conversations.
here.
Makes sense. 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know we're recording this, Old Man Bird. You can rewind, but
Do you
no.
go off daylight savings soon, or have you been on daylight savings
We've been on that. It does end at some point. I
this
forget
weekend?
when.
Because our one ends this
Oh.
weekend, this Sunday.
I'll quickly look it up for you.
So William
Hail.
Shakespeare in the chat says, "Hail panel! I guess I've got some insomnia. So glad I found you guys streaming this late." See, the problem is we didn't know what time it was. We've been drinking, so that's the only reason I turned on the camera.
Wait, I haven't been
Daylight savings
drinking.
ends on the 6th.
Who else has been drinking on the panel? There's only one person.
All right, everyone who's drunk, put up their hands. Molecular arts. Yeah, okay.
When does your daylight savings
Our
end?
daylight savings ends on the 6th of April.
Yeah.
Wow,
Same day
that
as
is
us,
late.
same day as us. Yeah.
Wow, that is so late.
Ours
Ours
just
ended
Yeah.
days ago.
Mhm.
And wasn't now hang on. I'm friends with a good fella in WA who was on a big
It's a different
campaign
state.
to end.
Your brother.
Well, I realize it's a different state. But he was on a big campaign to end daylight savings all over Australia.
I just want to keep daylight savings.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I just want to keep it. That's
I
all.
agree. If we're going
Okay,
to lock
yeah.
it in
Just
place,
move
let's
our
keep
lives
daylight
to 1
savings
hour
time.
earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
You're
Then
gonna
bother
keep
with
it
it
and,
at all.
and hug it and call it George.
I love him. I hug him and call him George.
That's right. That's right.
That was
Who said-
one of those Warner Brothers cartoons, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was
I forget which one.
molecular arts. Man, have you ever got a Tasmania accent?
I don't know what that means. I'll tell you what's hilarious. If I go to the US, they think I'm British.
No,
we have the same problem. And you know what? Sometimes
no, there's
if
no
someone's
question.
thinking-
You're from Tasmania.
Yeah.
Once you hear you speak,
I don't know
you're
what
from
that
fucking
means.
Tasmania.
Yeah. I
Am I
can't.
insulted or-
I can't tell the difference sometimes if I'm like, is that person Aussie, a Kiwi, or a Brit? Sometimes it's
No, he's
some,
from fucking.
there is
The
a
Tasmanians
circle-
speak different from Australians. They
I
do.
don't know if that's true.
They've got to.
Yeah. No, but you know, South
They
Australia.
enunciate. You guys
South
enunciate.
Oh, we enunciate. We're posh, are we?
Yeah. But have you met a South Australian? South Australians say things like New Zealanders as well, actually.
They're
sound-
posh.
Yeah,
free
yeah.
Carla,
Yeah.
you've heard a Caribbean accent, right? From Barbados?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now take that and add to that a New Zealand accent
Oh.
and tell me I can understand a damn word.
Add what?
I said, and tell me I would be able to understand a damn word.
Not a
It
damn
cost
word.
me $100 every Christmas just to phone and say Merry Christmas to my uncles.
Yeah.
Because they're born and raised in Barbados, but live in New Zealand. And I can't understand a goddamn word they're saying.
Suzanne, do you mind reading this?
One time, this Southern American girl, there's like a white chick from America South, like whatever you call those places. I couldn't understand what she was saying. She was like, and I was like, what is she saying? And people were really angry that I said that, but I couldn't understand what she said.
It's true.
Right.
Suzanne, do you mind reading this for our friend Raul Julia? Raul.
Sure. Raul Julia says, William, I just watched the Addams Family movies with my 7-year-old niece who loves the new Wednesday. Hang on. Who loves the new Wednesday show. She liked the old movies better.
Ah, very good.
Aha. Okay. And we have a good approval from Westgate. William Shakespeare seems to approve. We've been drinking,
What is
William.
him?
Great. You're worse than your drug user craziness.
Yeah,
Well,
he
there's-
was talking. He was talking to Greek Letters about the fact that since our friend Greek Letters did not get
Holy
the
shit.
shot, he cannot donate blood anymore.
Who's coming on? Who is this? Is this William Shakespeare on the
is.
channel?
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome.
Hey, good to
William
see you guys.
Shakespeare.
What the
I
hell is
think
going
it's-
on?
Oh,
Officially a party.
Spidey's drunk.
We are all
Bill.
drunk.
We are
Well,
not all drunk.
Excuse
We
me.
are not. Do not speak of it.
Well, some of us are.
Did you know Val Kilmer died?
I was
Oh,
just
really?
posting about it. Yeah, I
Seriously?
was just posting about it. Yeah. I
So
mean,
sad,
that's really, it's very sad. I know so many
He wasn't
films.
that old, right?
65.
Wow.
That's not old at all. Not today.
That's
He's like 65?
that's
65.
12 years. That's 12 years from now.
He's a
Wow.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Nine
was
from
taken
Well,
out. That's
I was-
CIA. That's CIA bullshit. That is fucking CIA bullshit.
Oh, maybe that's what caused it in the first place.
Well,
So
they
what's-
say he died of pneumonia.
Throat cancer.
And yeah,
Yeah.
so he had throat cancer, and I guess it probably came back. And the thing is, I was saying in the chat to Raul Julia that my father technically died of pneumonia as well. And the way it happened was he was a light smoker for most of his adult life, but not heavy, just like maybe a half a pack of cigarettes a day. And he ended up getting a tumor around his oh damn it, the thing you swallow food through. What's the
Esophagus.
Yeah.
Esophagus.
the esophagus, and it was wrapped around his esophagus, the cancer, and he eventually started strangling him so he couldn't eat.
Oh,
Yeah, and
wow.
he couldn't get food down, and then so finally they started attacking it with chemotherapy, and I think it was the second round of chemotherapy that actually started attacking the tumor successfully, and the tumor started dying internally, and it bled right into his lung and killed him from pneumonia.
what?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cruel.
It is very cruel, right? I mean, it's so bizarre too. It was, I was hard to understand. It was hard to process that. Like, how the fuck does that happen? You know?
So can we please talk about Val Kilmer for the next little while?
Sure.
Iceman. He
Yeah.
was he a formidable foe for Tom Cruise in Top Gun?
Definitely.
I think so.
I hated
Yeah, I
him.
think so.
I hated him.
Right?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
he was
Suzanne,
great.
I heard you speak up. He was a bastard.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
said he
played it
wasn't.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Molecular Arts, you've got. I know you've got something to say. Val Kilmer, man, was he a formidable foe?
I have no opinion. I'm sorry he's gone, but oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry he's gone as well, but damn, he was a good foe in that movie. He was.
Yeah, he was.
He was a
Top
really
Gun.
talented person. Yeah, he was
He
really good
he was an
earlier than that
unsung
in
hero,
real.
he wasn't-
I want to say hi to Molecular Arts also. I've seen him in the
Oh.
chat a million times, but I've never said hi to
Yeah.
him. Hello. Yeah.
Well, here he is live.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
First time.
IRL. Well, sort of.
That's right.
IRL,
Yeah.
yeah. We're all live.
So-
yes.
And I mean, Val Kilmer, he was
Did
that
you ever
guy with he was that
Yeah.
that big jocular kind of guy that was a perfect foe, the foil for Tom Cruise in that movie. I'm sorry,
Oh,
you were
Top Gun.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But I also
Yeah.
think
Top Gun.
that he could have been
The whole
like a
night.
leading man in so many roles. I mean,
Well, he
Well,
was.
he-
It was Batman.
Be even better
He
than
was
that.
Jim Morrison in the Doors, wasn't he?
Exactly. That's what I posted about. I mean, that's the one that kills me the most. He was so talented in that film. It was he really took on the persona of Jim Morrison amazingly.
Well, you know what the bandmate said. He performed a number, and his bandmate, the actual Doors, they said, we never had a recorded version of that song with Jim. He's like, and it seems like we do now.
Wow.
Yeah, he sang those songs in the
Incredible.
movie. He is a very talented guy. He sang those songs and his performances. I mean, it's time to go back and watch that film now. It's mandatory now. His performance in there was just legendary, I thought.
Well, he
I
said
forgot that he played Batman.
Yeah, I watched him. I watched like a small article about him, I think on X, and he said that he he must have watched it like 500 times or something. But he said when he was doing that movie, he like just everything he did, even outside filming, he moved like the Doors guy, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Jim Morrison. Yeah.
Yeah. He
And they
just said
beat-
he just really took it on massively.
He sold it. It's even the photos of him, the photo that I posted, I look at it and I go, I bet there's going to be people that confuse the photo for Jim Morrison, thinking, oh, that looks like the leader of the Doors. Like, no, that's Val Kilmer playing Jim Morrison. He even looks like him.
Yeah. Only in
And then-
Greece, folks. Only in Greece. What do you mean, Greek letters?
Okay. I don't know. He was actually in a movie called The Saint, and I really enjoyed that with Elizabeth
I did
Shue.
too.
That was
Yep.
such a good
I thought it was
movie.
pretty good. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Mm.
Little robber baron running around and pulling scams and stealing everything, and then with cool little tricks. It was like a little gadget movie. Had a bunch of
I need
gadgets.
to watch that movie again.
That's true.
Yeah.
Greek letters.
He was also good in Real Geniuses, which I saw as apparently his first film that he gets credit for. He was funny as shit, and that movie was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
really funny?
Is that the one? One of the Coreys is in that movie.
Corey Feldman or something like that.
One of the Coreys. One of the
I don't
Coreys.
know. I'm not sure.
It was
But
funny.
I-
It's a good techie movie for tech gearheads, but it was very
What
funny.
movie is it called? What is it called?
Real Genius.
Real
Yeah,
Genius.
he plays a super genius, and they got him, in college, and he
they're all in
takes
college.
a new student under his
okay.
wing.
And the one guy that's in
yeah.
the basement, nobody knows he's even there. He's
Yeah.
living under the house of one of the dorms or something like that.
Dang.
He's got this fucking laboratory.
Yep.
Tim
Oh, yeah.
Devlin is in that.
But
No,
that's
Val,
it's a good movie.
Val Kilmer
I think my
is
favorite.
not much older than us.
Yeah, no, he's 9 years from me.
He's not that much older.
And
than
my husband's 50. My husband's 57, so he's like 8 years older than my
Yeah.
husband.
I think my
Okay.
two favorite Val Kilmer films were Top Secret and Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Top
He
Secret
was
is really good.
creepy
Yeah.
as. He was creepy
Yeah.
as in
He was
Tombstone.
so good. He was
But
great
Top
in himself.
Secret. Top
Top
Secret.
Secret. I
Also,
love that one.
Very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good film. Also, that might have been his actually. I can't remember. Was that one or let me take a look.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Hucklebearer.
Let's see what his first
Yeah.
I have to go
film.
and put kids to bed. I'll be back. Maybe.
Just don't be afraid to use the back of your hand, Carla.
No worries.
No worries. No promises.
I mean, you're off camera.
Let me see.
Might
Yeah,
have
Top
been
Secret. It seems is his
Yeah, you're right.
debut
Top
role
Secret.
in '84.
Oh,
Real Genius came in
What's
'85.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading about when Top Secret came out that it was so successful they were thinking about this might turn into a series of films.
Yes. Oh,
Right,
totally.
that didn't happen.
It could have been. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I
Totally.
get kind of slapstick. It's been ages since I've seen that one.
Yeah,
And
great.
Greek
Kind of,
letters in the chat.
Agreed,
says
Greek
in
letters, yeah.
Tombstone, he was in his prime.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Did you lose Molecular?
I think he stepped away for a moment. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just a giant nipple.
So, Spidey, you're not in? Are you still in Mexico?
Yes.
he is.
Wow, nice.
Can you hear the
Nice.
waves?
I can. I didn't know that those were It's a little bit. It's now that you say that, I realize that, but I wouldn't have realized that if you didn't mention it.
He's never coming back, William.
Oh
I
yeah,
never-
why would he? Yeah, having a good time, I guess. Yeah.
Well,
He's
in
trying to get
Canada,
up to come
I'm
north.
sorry to all the other free nations out there, just so you know, Canada has fallen. Canada has fallen. We are down. Canada's down on the ground. We are.
Oh,
Canada
Finally, I
has
give
fallen.
it 2 years before it's full commie.
Sorry,
2
Suzanne?
years. I give it 2 years before it's full communist.
what's
Oh,
the
we're
problem?
already full communists. Yeah.
Canada. I mean,
What's
full
the-
commie, my friend.
We are full communists. Yes, we are.
We still have a
And-
few rights. We're still allowed to talk about a few things.
Yeah,
What's
ask
happening?
Jordan
Let me check
Peterson
the chat
about
here.
that. Apparently, we're not allowed to talk about some things. Our only hope is America. Our last bastion is America.
And I'm not even talking about joining them as much as they need to come in here and take over.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking. I agree.
Like I'm talking, I'm not annex nothing. Full on take over.
No, you need to yes, absolutely, Suzanne agreed. 100%
And
agreed.
so many people are going to be hating me for that, but you know what? Fuck you.
But you're right. Suzanne, you're right, because you've been paying attention to history. You've been paying attention to history, and you're absolutely right.
I am history.
You're absolutely right. We need to be rescued by America. We are fucked. The Canadian people are pussies. Do not depend on them, because they will fail you. They do not understand the value of freedom. Absolutely. Suzanne, you're
Heidi?
correct. You're correct.
My 16-year-old grandson, okay, that I raise, he's 16 years old. He's autistic as shit, okay? Smart as a whip. Another up-and-coming Elon. This kid can cook, can clean, can bake, can do laundry, can walk around with $1,000 in his pocket in cash money, go pay bills and do grocery shopping on his own, unsupervised. Pays the bills, does the banking. I know adults that can't do that fucking shit.
That's right. Many Canadians can't.
He holds a job.
But
When he
does he
wants to
want
work-
free shit? Does he want free shit?
No. Unless you want to give him a free computer. Then he's down with it. And at the same time, this kid will hold the door open. He'll see an old woman across the street, fucking half a block away. He knows she's beelining it for the store. He'll wait till she gets there to hold the door open for her. Or he'll
Yes,
carry her bags for her.
because that's the way we were raised that way. We were
This
raised.
is how I've raised him. And you know what? He's a good man. But he don't.
We
he
need
ain't
a
no
lot
pussy.
more good men. We need a lot more good men in Canada.
Yep.
And
Need to
I
raise
don't,
right.
I don't know. Well, that's the fucking single mothers raising men. No bueno. No bueno. That's
I'm
what
doing
you
it, thank
get.
God.
But you've done well. You've done well.
Because I grew up with boys.
Well,
I was the only girl for the longest time in our family. So I grew up with all the boys.
So you probably own a big fucking helmet. Can Suzanne, do you mind reading this from our friend?
Maybe. Okay, Rolf says, you can talk if you don't need a bank account. I think this current situation is forcing Canada to start to think like a country that needs to take care of some of its own shit. Agreed.
We have not
The point
been
is,
taking care of
the
our
people
own
are
shit
stupid.
for years, for decades. You're
Yeah,
correct.
exactly.
We've been relying on America to protect us. We have.
Everybody.
We have. The whole world has been relying on America. We've been depending on America to keep democracy and keep peace. And you know what? It's about time we fucking started standing behind America. We need to stand up behind America and support them. And I'll
Here,
fucking
here.
be the first one. I've got a mask and a suit right here. I
The
will fucking
second-
stand up
Nice.
behind
The
America.
second Canadians get mad about the U.S., then they're all, well, England. You know what? Fuck the monarchy.
Right?
They're a bunch of inbred pricks,
Yes.
and I don't want no part of it.
No. Do you want to be part of King Chucky? I don't want to
No.
be part of King
Yeah,
Charles.
Charles on our money
Fuck
too.
no.
If you're sleeping with your cousin,
He's
you're
an
called a
inbred
weirdo.
motherfucker. Like now,
you're
Princess
sleeping with-
Diana. Diana, do you remember when Diana died? It
Yeah.
was 6 a.m. and it came on in the TV, and I was up for some reason waiting for Bugs Bunny cartoons to come on, and it was fucking Diana died. Apparently, her driver was drunk. Bull fucking shit.
No, yeah,
Bullshit.
They
He
I
killed
was
thought they
her.
were being chased. I thought they were being chased by
Bullshit.
paparazzi.
yeah, paparazzi through a tunnel and had a massive accident
No,
because there was
he
Yeah,
was
but the
killed.
problem is-
Was that
No,
not it?
they were killed by the British government. There's
Right.
no question.
But you're
They
right.
were
Yeah, you're
British
right
government.
about the
British
circumstances.
government.
You're right. But the thing is, they didn't take her to a hospital. I think they waited like an hour and a half to even move her
Yeah,
to take her anywhere. Like
Exactly.
they let her die.
they let
Wow.
her die. Absolutely, they let her die. Not on my fucking watch. I'm sorry. No, she was the next queen. She was more popular than the queen, and
Oh,
that
no,
was the
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, she wasn't going to be the next queen because she was already separated from Charles. But yeah, she was a problem.
She was a problem because she was more popular than the queen.
Mm.
And you know what?
You know,
Hey, I have a message for the British queen.
Same message as it was to Jacinda Ardern or the New Zealand
Yeah,
government.
exactly.
Or the New Zealand government.
I've got a message for Jacinda Ardern. Same message for Jacinda Ardern. Here, take that. You know what? You want a photocopy? I will photocopy that and send it to you.
Oh,
In,
and
uh,
sign it.
1975,
What worked?
in 75, Spidey,
Yes.
Pierre Trudeau and the Queen came to BC. And they actually came to our school. I got to meet them both. I got expelled from school for spitting on Trudeau. I spit on Trudeau. And they came up and asked me why I was not singing God Save the Queen. I said, she ain't no queen of mine. We told her to pack her bloomers and get out in
Get the
1967.
fuck out.
And that was from the Caribbean. I got kicked the fuck out of school.
I got kicked out of school too for writing on my shirt. People writing on my shirt.
You know what?
Yeah, well, they called my parents into the school. And along came my 4-foot-nothing grandmother, who's from Trinidad.
Oh,
And if you
well,
think I
that
got
probably
them all,
didn't go.
that's not
That
where I got
didn't
it
go
from.
very well.
No, man. Needless to say, I got back in school. Teachers never bugged me again, man. I was able to do whatever the hell I wanted.
William Shakespeare, can I please ask you to read this?
Yeah. Greek letter says basically, let me see, and I quote, "We're all fucked here on this stream." So I say, damn. YouTube is really cracking down. We're just trying to, have a good little polite conversation about monarchy and shit. What's wrong with that?
Hi,
Can
Daniel.
I have some fun?
You are so cool, Suzanne. Exactly, Daniel. Yeah. Oh no, we're way off. And you know what? We're not monetized. So fuck you, YouTube. We'll say whatever the fuck we want. Fuck you,
Dangers of
YouTube.
drunk streaming.
We are so far past drunk, my friend. We are way past drunk. We're
I was talking about accents earlier, right? And
yes.
because of being raised in a West Indian home, I couldn't say anything with an H. So we had to read a book in school, and it was about 3 cats climbing up a tree at 3:15. So I said, okay, here we go. 3 cats was climbing a tree at 3:15. He said, what? I said, listen to what I'm saying to you. 3 cats was climbing a tree at 3:15. Or 3:30. Well, fuck. They called my parents in. My dad says, what's the problem? My dad's a Bajan. Okay, that was Trini. My dad's a Bajan. Says, well, we haven't seen.
What's a Bajan? I don't know what a Bajan is. Wait.
That one's from Barbados. Barbados.
Oh, okay.
He says, what's the problem?
Black?
No.
Oh.
We got black in us, but no.
Okay.
He says, what's the problem? The child can't read. What do you mean the child can't read? Susie, read this to me now. It's okay, Daddy. There was 3 cats that climbed a tree at 3:15. Very good. The principal shook his head, looked at my dad. My dad says, what's the problem? The child can read just fine. It says right here, 3 cats climbed a fucking tree at 3:15. I did not have a good time in school, man. I'm telling you.
Whoa. Hang on. Would you have kissed her, though? No. I don't kiss girls. That's a good way to get in jail. Do I want trouble with the police? No, I do not.
No. I have to be quiet now. I was told, they said, be quiet. And I'm like, shut the door. And he goes, it was shut. Oops.
What do you mean, old man bird? Would I have kissed her? No, I don't kiss. I don't have any interaction with girls for the last I have a 20-meter rule. Let's discuss the 20 fucking meter rule. 20 meters. No.
I hear you.
20 meters.
I have a once a day rule.
The only girls I hang out with are Suzanne and Carla and Auntie River Jill.
Yeah.
They're the only girls I trust.
Tiger Stripes.
And Tiger Stripes.
Tiger Stripes.
Yes.
Sorry.
And lovely Sherry.
I'm going to have to get off because I won't be.
Oh, and the lovely Sherry. Yes.
Terrible.
Of course. Other than that, no, I'm not kissing any. There's no girls to be kissed here. No, because that's how you end up with like charges. Like the police will come, and they have Have you seen Canadian police? They have big horses, and they will stomp on you.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you're an old lady.
Yeah.
It's
true.
funny you
Without
say
a
that,
mask.
Suzanne.
Without a mask.
Well, it was the old lady.
Past
The old
3
lady
hours.
they stopped at the trucker convoy.
So you don't. I agree with that, and you're correct. But everyone forgets about the man that was across from her that also got stomped. Do you forget about the guy? Because he didn't go on the news. That's why you don't know about that. He went home and had a beer. But if you watch that photo, you watch the footage, there was a man that was also stampeded. And the woman got all the press because she was in the hospital and she was infirmed and shit. But there was a dude, there was a man that also got stomped harder than she did. And he didn't go to the press. He didn't go to the news. He went home and had a beer, and no one has ever heard of him since. But you watch that photo, Suzanne, you watch that footage, there's a dude behind the girl that got stomped, and no one talks about that dude.
I have a buddy that has that footage because he was there.
So no one talks about the dude. Everyone talks about the woman. No one talks about the dude that got stomped.
No doubt.
There was a man that got stomped equally, but apparently not equal. But he got stomped as well, and he got it worse. If you look at the photos, he got it worse, and no one talks about him because he went home and had a beer. He didn't go to the news. She went to the news. She was in the hospital with the news cameras on her. The dude went home and had a beer, and he didn't. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You watch the videos. The dude got stomped just as hard.
Crazy.
And he went home and had a beer. I'm assuming. You watch the fucking videos. There's a guy that got stomped behind her, just as bad.
Oh,
And welcome to Canada, where you're gonna get trampled by horse police.
And you'll go to hospital or you'll have a beer. You only have
And
two
you're
choices.
one of the two. One of the two.
I had some
Crazy.
teenagers. Oh, I had some teenagers today in our house, just why I couldn't stream earlier. And we had like just a little youth of homeschoolers. And I came up with a term. I've come up with a collective term for teenagers. A gross of teenagers. How about that?
That works.
They are
Yeah,
gross.
that's about right.
I
Carla,
have teenage daughters. I know exactly what you mean.
it's 4 a.m. where I am right now, and my teenager is in the kitchen cooking.
That's
Sounds like
enthusiastic.
William Shakespeare would be able to get on really well.
And Greek letters. Do you mind, Wes Cagle? Do you mind reading this, please?
Sure. Our buddy Greek Letters says royalty has one job: to form a line for the guillotine.
Amen.
Did you know that? You know why they stopped? Oh, this is what I've heard. Like everybody, I watched this awesome guy saying, if you think what you learned in school history was true, then you need a research.
Sassy.
And so
Exactly, Sashi. Dude's just walking off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Sorry,
men
Carmen.
have to do.
You never tell girls that. Like you're
I need a good
That's-
smack first, though, Carla. A good, just right across the face, just whack. That gets me going.
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah. Not me. Don't do that to me. I don't.
Can
I
I-
don't take well to pain at all.
No,
She's a lady who had 8 babies, but
Yeah, right.
molecular arts. Hi.
He's still quiet.
oh,
I gotta be quiet.
You've been quiet for
That laugh is gonna get you in trouble,
I
Carla.
was actually trying to say before, you were getting very passionate about this stomping incident, so I couldn't really interrupt. But I was going to say you've passed 3 hours now, 3 hours and 7. That's got to be a record. Is that a record for you? Or?
No, 10 hours.
Oh no. Yeah.
10.
No,
10. Oh,
Not
No,
for this guy.
the time at the bonfire where I passed out and the police were called.
Yeah, legendary. Yeah, that story
I'm
still
looking
goes
at-
around. We still
Don't
talk
call the
about that.
police. Call the fire department. Who the fuck called the police on me? Like, fuck you.
We're gonna quote you on that one next time too. He says, "Don't call the police. Fuck
Don't
you,
call the
fire
police. Call the fire department.
Yeah, but
Okay?
you understand when you call rescue services like the ambulance or the fire department, the police get notified and they show up first every time.
We just gotta
They're,
get ahead
they're
of them.
the last one. I mean, do you know how much weed and shit I had to hide? When the, like, I was tucking like guns under my pillow. Like,
His pants
I
are all
was
bloated
tucking,
out
like,
with all these
you don't
weird.
understand. When you show up there,
shorts.
there's guns and ammo like just everywhere, and like cops are coming. We have to hide all the
Yeah,
marijuana.
allegedly. He's
Allegedly.
cramming things up his ass. Oh, where do I stick this? Well,
Suzanne, you
idea
know
for you.
exactly
Last
what I'm
resort.
talking about. You
I
do.
do.
It's like hide all the marijuana and the booze and the guns right now. Like hide them all. You know what? Either that or this cop is not gonna see his family tonight, which I don't endorse. I do not endorse. So don't come to my house. If you're a cop and you want to see your family tonight,
Do not
Go
come
home.
to my house.
Is
But
that
have
true?
you heard of all those pet streamers who have been what do you call it, swatted and stuff like that?
Hmm.
That's
Oh,
like
okay.
really scary.
Yep.
Wow.
Jeremy from the Quartering's been
Really?
swatted. I think Tim Pool's been swatted.
Yeah.
And that's
There's
what
a
someone
couple little
said.
fuckers in New
Oh,
Zealand, in Australia, that
dude.
need to go.
Like Susie's
The
going off on him.
police. I have got more firearms and ammunition in my house. The cops probably don't want to come to my house because we will win. We will beat you. I don't
don't
care
do
how much
paperwork as
ammunition you have. We're gonna beat you. So don't
New
I
Zealand
have to
fuck
go
with
back
us.
to Manitoba to pick all mine up to bring them here.
Yes.
New Zealand police don't carry guns as
Mm.
a like a policy. Like some do, like in the back of the cars and stuff, but they actually don't carry guns.
Good.
How about
They
how about the
should.
UK?
Police
Do they
should not have guns.
Do they not
no.
carry guns in the UK as well? Is that the case still?
I think that's right.
Probably.
Yeah.
What about
Police
Aussie?
have these little sticks to
Dude,
beat you with.
Right. There's a joke. I don't know molecular arts. I don't know if you know this.
Molecular
It's
arts,
kind
you
of a,
sound like you want to say you've got something to put into your.
Oh, not really.
yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, no. Our police are just as pussified as New Zealand and the UK. But the UK, they have these truncheons. They have these little sticks that they beat you with. It's hilarious.
Well, yeah.
There's a
What are
meme
they
in
called?
the
What are they
in this.
I don't know
A
what they're
nightstick? Is it a
called?
nightstick?
Yeah, something like
Truncheon,
that.
it's
Yes.
called.
There's a meme joke,
Oh,
a
yeah.
verbal meme in the United States, and it's the UK police running after a robber saying, "Stop, or you'll stop again."
That makes sense.
That's true.
No, the police in the UK aren't interested in those sorts of crimes. They would turn the other way. They're more interested in policing
Internet crime.
mean tweets, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Trashy.
Carla Burton. Carla Burton, I think that's fitting for you to read this from Sashi.
It's funny.
We Asians have a term for children. Free labor. I agree.
I'm in agreement with Sashi.
Yeah, that's.
Mhm.
And
that's
what's
an
the point of
unfortunate
having
truth.
children if not?
Yeah, that is an unfortunate. I want to read this one.
Yes, please.
Daryl.
Go ahead.
Daniel.
Daniel's Hot Topic says, I loved history class
Hi,
in school. It was my favorite class, but I did just hear that what we learned in history class is false. So how much of our history is falsified? I personally think a lot of it. It's not just falsified, I think, but let's start from the point of view of history is usually told from the point of view of the victors, right? It's not from the point of view of the people that
It's so
lost.
genderized.
Yeah, it's genderized, right? So what's interesting is that I've noticed as we go through time and we have new history books. Like I go to the library a lot, and I see new history books all the time on the immediate read shelves, brand new. That you walk into the library and there
Wait a
are
minute.
a
How
shelf
much
of
has
brand new
history
books.
changed?
You come and you can grab these books immediately without having to put them on hold. And while other people do have them on hold, these are the ones that, hey, here's your opportunity if you're standing here. And I'll thumb through them. And what's fascinating is that the detail that we're getting out of modern history books is just fascinating. Somebody will take the time to write a tome on one subject, 500 pages, even 1,000 pages. And it's fascinating the detail that we're going through, and it makes me reflect on all the crap that we learned growing up, which were, I don't know, patriotic intentions, things to mold the minds of young kids into the nationalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm
William.
talking about themselves. And so, but I think that's true that what we're learning now is a lot of history that we were told was falsely represented, at least, if not, outright wrong in a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
I've watched all seasons of Drunk History and I concur.
Look at how much of the world thinks Christopher Columbus was a great guy. Now ask me or anybody that lived in the Caribbean if Christopher Columbus was a good guy. No, he was a fucking butcher. A massacring butcher. That came in and killed 8,000 in a single day.
Oh.
That's our history. Don't see that written anywhere.
There was in fact an author that wrote about Christopher Columbus's first 2 sails. Boy, I'm going to quote these wrong, but one of the books, I'm just going to kind of throw numbers out there. One of the books was called something like 1492, and the other one was called something like 1498. And just extensive tombs on what we know happened from today's point of view and today's extensive research and excavation of information. And he put it into 2 books. I want to say it's probably close to 2,000 pages in total. And I'm flipping through this thing going, I wish to God I had the time to read these, because this would just be so interesting at minimum, even though I have no real use for it. It would be fascinating to see what somebody's really done to explain what was happening in those times, and what life was like to live in those times versus the cartoonized version of shit that we learned as kids.
Yes. William, do you mind reading this from Sashi?
Sashi says, our cops are all armed. They switched from the Smith & Wesson 38 to the SIG and HK 9mm. And Sashi is in Japan. Oh no, Singapore.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Right.
Malaysia.
Wow, I didn't know that the cops. Let's see. I guess that makes sense actually. They have a lot of religious. There's been some bombings over there, unfortunately, with religious factions over the decades. Very sad. Very scary, actually.
And it's very corrupt.
That's the thing.
Very corrupt.
Every weapon that the government is allowed to have, I fully believe, and I didn't used to believe until I realized that our governments might act against us. Every weapon that the government is allowed to have, I fully support the citizens having. If you're a citizen and you're illegal and you pull all the tests, you should be able to own a tank. Absolutely. James Garner. Shout out to James Garner. Tank.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
It's a great movie.
I did.
It's a great movie.
No.
Tank.
Yeah, he owns the Sherman tank.
Garner.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Spidey. Now I have my RPAL, okay, which means I can have a handgun. I'm one of like a couple of handfuls in the country. So to have your RPAL, that's where you're restricted.
We should all be. Anything the police should have, I should have.
By law, I'm allowed. Now, I also have to qualify with that gun. Okay? Which means I go to a range and I qualify. I have to belong to a range, a club, and I have to qualify. Do you know there's not a cop on the force in this country, not even the RCMP, that have to qualify shoot? I asked why. What the hell are you allowed to have a gun?
What do you
not
mean?
have to qualify to be able to hit a target.
Oh no, they have to qualify. What do you mean they
don't? They do not. They do not.
What?
Do you know why? Because they shoot for center mass. I said, if you're going to have a gun and you're going to shoot somebody, you're going to shoot them in the leg, you're going to shoot them in the arm. You're going to shoot to stop them. They said, oh no, we're not. Center mass. Rock them.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. See, and I've got friends that are police officers and cops. I've got a big problem with you. I've got a big problem with cops in Canada, especially since the Freedom Convoy. I've got a big problem with cops. And let's come discuss it. All the police officers, come to my house and let's discuss it. And you'll never be fucking seen again. You'll never, all of them.
Lost in a boating accident.
I've got a big hole in my backyard. A big fucking hole in my backyard. And it's there for so any cops that want to like dictate Canadian, come and see me, and I have a solution for you. Let's discuss it out in my backyard.
See who comes out.
It's just above the ocean.
Can you tell me, Suzanne, what does it mean to qualify?
The internet.
What does it mean to qualify for something? Do you have to be able to like shoot something?
You
Yeah,
have
you
to
need to know.
show like professionalism. You've
You
got to
have to
show
take your target.
Marxism.
It's
So
Marxism.
you
Not
have to-
Marxist. Not Marxist, but your marksmanship.
Marksmanship.
Thank you.
Okay.
Not
I say
Marxism.
Marxism.
That's a different thing.
Marksmanship. Oh my God, I said Marxism.
Marksmanship.
Your marksmanship is Marxist.
Because apparently,
Molecular arts.
4:30 in the morning,
Qualifying as Marxist.
marksmanship. So you have your targets that hang, shoot them down the gun range, fire off what you got to fire off, bring them up, see if you hit anything. You know,
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Molecular arts. Do you mind reading this from our friend?
In the military, sorry, Old Man Bird says, in the military, they told us shoot for center mass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what the police
Yeah,
do.
but
too, right?
police shouldn't be
Yeah.
you
And then you
shooting
get
center
these
mass.
blowhards on the view who said, "Oh, why don't they shoot them in the leg?" You don't have that precision. You've got to shoot for mass. These morons.
Well,
Don't
you
know.
shoot.
Yeah.
You
Street
shoot to end the threat. You put the threat. You
Yeah.
continue to shoot until the target is neutralized.
When
Or you have
when I-
nothing left to reload.
Oh yeah.
I
We
told-
welcome
I do.
Marxist people. We welcome them because we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking barbecue them. We're gonna fucking eat them. We're gonna like Bruce Willis, man. I'm gonna fucking eat you.
But they'll
I'm gonna
taste- they'll
fucking
taste like
kill you,
soy.
and I'm gonna fucking eat you.
On
Marxists
Tastes
edge,
like
are
soy.
welcome.
I don't want soy.
It tastes like soy.
Yeah.
See,
When I
and
told
this is why my channel will never be monetized.
I
Well, not
told-
now, that's for sure. Yeah, we were on our way yesterday. It's over now, dude.
Fuck you, YouTube. You're never gonna monetize me.
I told Tyron Beard I was coming to Texas, and he says, "I'm gonna take you straight to the gun range." And then
Sausage.
we had to have something called barbecue, Texas barbecue. I know. I don't know what.
Can,
Sorry,
can you read this, William, please?
When I'm done laughing from it, we might have to scrub this from YouTube.
I think it probably will.
Sashi said, hide all the evidence. Yeah, it's
No.
kind of hard when
Unlisted.
I
when
will
Canadian
never-
management keeps repeating the evidence.
I will never be. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. I will
Keep
never
trying.
be monetized. You will
Dig
never
another
strike
hole.
me down.
Yeah, but you
You
don't want to be
never.
convicted either.
Never. Oh,
What-
You
you,
sent that
you-
message
have you
about
seen
20
police
times,
officers?
Yeah.
They're fat fuckers. They're never gonna catch me. They can't run. I will outrun every fucking police officer. You line them up, and I will outrun every one of them. They're fat fuckers.
Did you know in
Fuck
New
you.
Zealand?
They're real
In New
threat.
Zealand, there's a dad. I think the mother had custody of the kids, but she's a super loser, like druggie and all that. So he's taken his kid to bush. He's got like 3 kids, and they've been living in the bush, hiding in the bush for like years, and they can't find them.
No.
Exactly.
Because basically, the
Amazing.
mother always gets.
What are
the
you gonna
kids,
do?
And she was a loser. She was a massive loser. So he just took the kids, and they've gone to bush for like over a year at least.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Old man Bird was in the military. Jesus. And he
Yeah.
says, in the military, they told us shoot for center mass. Well, yeah, that's
We
what
don't know.
happens.
Hey, DJ showed up.
Where's DJ?
Oh, hi DJ.
Oh, play nice.
Do you mind
DJ.
molecular arts? Do you mind reading
DJ
this?
Play Nice says, qualifying with a firearm is demonstrating proficiency in safety handling and firing accurately on
Thank
a
you,
fixed
DJ.
target.
Oh, okay.
To become certified, the exercise is scored.
Thank you, DJ.
Cool.
The words were not coming out at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it is
Ah.
4:30. So,
And
Canadian,
Sashi
are you going to get
says-
any sleep at all? Do you not sleep? It's 4:18 where you are, right?
Oh,
it is
Fuck no.
very late.
4:30. Does
Mhm.
nobody sleep
4:28,
over
yeah.
in the Western Hemisphere? What's
No, I
going
know,
on?
I know. They're shocking.
I mean,
Molecular
it's
arts.
9:30 in the evening here. I'm thinking of going to bed soon. God,
Yeah, I'm
an old
gonna go to
man.
bed soon. Only because I have to get up to boys in the morning.
I try
Um,
to. I think about it. I daydream about it. If it happens,
Getting up
Kegel.
to boys in the morning? What?
What time is it for you, Spidey?
Like I fucking know.
Oh, okay.
4:30 in the morning in Mexico. I
William,
checked.
William
It's
Shakespeare.
like probably midnight. I have no idea.
4:30. It's 4:30. I'm telling
Okay.
you.
same as in Canada,
What is
4:30.
it for West Kegel? West
It's
Kegel
4:20. It's 4:20.
4:28.
It's 4:20.
What time is it for West Kegel? He's
Except
in
you have no idea how
Philadelphia.
hard it is
I think it's
You
gonna
do.
be.
find
Isn't
weed
it
in
It's gonna be
Mexico.
7:30.
If there's anyone in Mexico
Oh.
that's hearing this
6:30
now,
a.m. for
please
West
send me
Kegel.
weed. I cannot
That's
find weed in
ridiculous.
Mexico.
West Kegel's a professional though; he can handle it.
Okay.
It's 4:30 in the morning. Oh my god!
Yeah, but it's 7:30
Sun's
for
about-
West Kegel.
Like the light is about to come out here.
Yeah.
How the
Uh-huh.
hell can you not find weed in Mexico?
Yeah.
Because
a really bad
apparently I
question,
look
isn't
suspicious. I don't know.
Isn't that all they grow down there?
That's right.
Well, I've got to go down to
Haven't
Plan
checked out.
Guanajuato.
What are they?
You're going to the wrong massage parlors, Spidey. That's the problem.
Apparently, is it really 4:30 in the morning? What are you guys doing on the panel at 4:30 in the morning? Like I thought you guys would have been well asleep.
I
by
asked
now.
you that when I came on. What the fuck? What are you guys
Well,
doing
I'm gonna
up?
be go. I have to go. I have to go in a minute.
We're going to shut this down. I didn't realize it was 4:30 in the fucking morning.
It's not. It's
You've been
7:30
going
in the
for
morning.
3.5 hours.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's overrated.
exactly. Greek letters. Okay, yeah, and yes, Suzanne was currently measuring down by how much tequila you left them. That's well,
You
there's
need to
not
make
a
a-
lot of tequila left in the
Do
bottle.
you see what Tracy said?
Somebody needs to make a clock that actually does this, or measures how much time by how much fucking
See,
drink you have left.
she's too white to
Right.
buy weed in
Some
there.
You moved it.
You pop the little
That's the
thing.
thing.
pop-
That's a real problem. That's actually a real fucking problem.
Oh boy.
That could be Greek letters. That
You're
could very
just-
well be it.
You might look like a cop or something.
Yeah. You're a
I
We
know.
narc.
have the,
It's
we have the
'cause-
same
'cause I'm
haircut,
fit.
except I've got grey hair, Spidey. We've like got the same hair, except mine is like grey. I've got a really
Spidey looks
cool
like
grey
he-
Oh, I'm
streak.
great. I've got more grey than anyone.
I've got a grey streak. Like I got this really cool grey streak, like white
We're the
streak
same
in the
age,
front.
aren't we, Carla? 1972.
I'm
You look like a
73.
superhero, Carla. You're a superhero. You're the girl from
Oh, I'm old.
Yeah,
That's
1972. 1972
I'm 73.
71.
Oh god, it's a competition.
Oh,
My
Molecular
husband's-
arts.
my
You're
husband's
a year
57.
younger,
I'm
older
18.
than us.
Yep.
When molecular? Molecular, when?
71. I was born in 71.
71.
Jesus, I'm older than all you fuckers.
I'm 1564, so I don't know who's trying to compete with me. So y'all are fucked. So
You're
my,
like
my
me.
461st birthday is coming up.
What? So what the fuck are you guys doing up at 4 in the fucking morning? Is my
Oh, West
question.
Kegel's.
William
West Kegel's
Shakespeare
lost West.
and who did we
West by Bye-bye.
lose?
West Kegel
West-
went to bed. I
Lost
think.
West
Oh,
Kegel.
he dropped off. Yeah, it's really early for him.
Mhm.
Huh.
What, William? Why
I'm
are
just
you
getting my
up
second
at
rest.
this hour?
Cause he's
Well, it's
crazy.
me.
I'm just getting my second
Oh,
win.
my sleep work habit has been really upside down. I literally got up after a long nap at midnight, and I was wide.
Isn't
the
that
fuck
called
awake.
sleep? Isn't it called sleep?
Yeah, it's.
Suzanne, why are you up? It's like 6 in the morning. Why are you still up, Suzanne?
No, it's only 4:30 in the morning. Because I just got my second win. I try to sleep. I think about sleep. It just doesn't happen.
I pop tablets to sleep.
I
no.
daydream. I do that too, and it doesn't work.
Oh, he's back. Oh,
Here's
good.
Wes.
Kegel is back.
Yeah,
I'll
I
sleep.
Hey,
ended,
West.
I ended up hitting a icon on my taskbar down there, and it launched a game and booted me off the stream.
OnlyFans is not a game, Wes Kegel.
DJ Play Nice says
DJ
1969. So
Oh.
you're 3. Okay, I was born in 72. So
My
you're
husband was
3
born in 67.
3 years older. You were born
I'm
in
69.
67?
No, my husband was born in 67.
Cool.
I was going to say, Carla, we're the same age, 72.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I was-
for 72.
I was born 73. 2010, 73.
Is there anybody on this panel born around my time
I was 69. So
other than West? I mean, other than William, who disappeared.
Nice.
What was your
Oh,
time?
man, I don't want to shut this down because we're having so much fun, but I do
I have to-
need to sleep. It's fucking 4:30 in the morning, apparently.
You're in
apparently,
Mexico.
I've got to
What the
renovate
hell kind
tomorrow.
of-
I need sleep.
I've
You
lost
have-
all track of. I don't even. Is it Thursday? I don't even fucking know what day
Wednesday.
it is.
Wednesday, Spidey. It's Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Yes, it is
No,
Wednesday.
No,
it's
it-
It's about to be
Thursday.
Thursday in New
It's always
Zealand, the
Thursday.
international dateliners.
Yeah.
On
I
the other
have
side
no
of the
idea.
Wednesday
You know what?
Canada.
I don't care what day it is.
Yeah, you don't
Don't
have to.
care.
You just care
I
about when
don't.
your MasterCard runs out, right?
But
I know
you
it's
know,
Wednesday because it's garbage day.
Yes.
They don't have calendars in Mexico, so who gives a
Speaking of which,
they don't have calendars.
Mexicans run on polychronic time as opposed to Westerners who are
Yeah.
precise.
Yeah, yeah. And then by the Chinese, what day is it by the Chinese calendar? Who fucking knows?
just had to yell at the kid to see if he took out the
What
garbage. and
year
he
is
did.
it? What year is
See,
it in the Chinese
This is
calendar?
okay. This is
Rabbit.
like, when do you
The
get
rabbit?
this panel
I don't
together?
know.
Look at this panel.
No, I
Look
don't think
at this
rabbit.
panel. You
No.
don't
What about
get these people on any channel. Like, you guys rock.
Yeah.
Fucking rock.
Well, I never
You're a
come on
big
because I never get paid, so fuck.
Well, I'm working on it. Like, do you like Canadian Tire money?
That's a
Shit.
Canadian
Got a
dollar. It's
phone
not
call.
worth anything. Can't even buy a pair of shoes.
Oh.
God.
So,
I
so
found
hey,
out the
listen.
Canadian
Do not
Tire money
complain.
Society.
Yes.
I just found out I have to pay for the 5th child for braces. So,
Oof.
and I just said to my husband, like, for 6 months, I've been crowing that, oh, we're almost finished paying off this number 4's braces, which is the most, because he's got 3 years. And I'm like, we just finished, and we've been counting down the months of. And then he went to the dentist yesterday, and they're like, oh, we're referring you to the orthodontist.
Can't you just take the
money.
braces from the prior child and hand them down and say,
I've
"You have them
tried.
on."
Hand me
DJ
down
Right.
braces.
Nice, why are you still awake? Like, what the fuck are you doing awake, dude?
It's the year of the wood snake. It's the year of the snake this year.
Like, DJ Play Nice, you've got like a real life, I
Oh, the
think.
snake.
I'm pretty sure you're a real dude in a
Carla?
real life. Like, why are you here? Like, shit.
Because he enjoys our company.
Apparently.
It's our friend.
They're
Yeah.
cool people.
Yeah. To write that down. Write that down. I am
We
cool.
should totally write that down.
If
And
you
Carla,
Right.
man,
We can
she's
discuss
Molecular
all
art
sorts of
in the
topics.
chat says,
Yeah.
According to the Chinese lunar calendar, we are in the year of the snake, the wood snake.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I was born
gonna
in the year
have-
of the pig.
I was ox. I'm an ox. My eldest daughter is an ox.
I'm a
We're
rat.
we're hard
Ah.
workers.
I was born in the year of the rooster, which says a lot. I'm one big cock.
You, West Giggle, you're a big fucking cock. I will,
You live
I
in
will
Snake.
hands up to that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, we've been going. It's 5 a.m. Really?
3.5 hours.
Yep. I'm gonna go
We've
soon.
been going for 3:33.
This is not the intention of the stream at all.
No.
Molecular Arts, where are you from?
I'm in
Head.
Tasmania.
Tasmania.
That
Wow.
little island on the south of Australia.
That is cool. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
I know.
we know of Tasmania from the Tasmanian.
I know
Really famous.
The
Yeah.
walls of Jerusalem.
Oh,
I've
yes.
I've hiked
I've
the
walked
walls of Jerusalem,
Yeah, I've done that. It's
Cool.
pretty
and I
cool.
needed a hoodie in the summer.
The walls of Jerusalem were fucking cold.
Wow.
Oh, wuss.
And where's Carla from?
I shouldn't say that. She's Canadian.
You
What
you
from?
go surfing? You were you a surfer back in the day?
Oh,
Molecular?
I never surfed.
Criminal.
Canadian, what are you doing? Are you
Criminal.
falling asleep there? Oh, my
He-
ancestors were criminals 5 generations back.
That's every Aussie.
Well,
Yeah.
most of us, yeah. My great grandfather was a convict. Came here in the 19th century.
So you can say you're a legitimate badass.
A pom.
Is that it?
Pom.
I can't. I mean, am I
Prisoner of
responsible
Mother
for what my
England.
great grandfather did?
No.
Yeah. I can't
I
take
think
credit
we're
for it, though.
learning. We're
You
learning
can claim
that
the
you
title.
are
It's
these
okay.
days.
Yeah.
You look like you're about to fall asleep, Canadian. Perhaps you should go get some sleep.
Yeah, it is 5 a.m. There's been a bunch of, there's been this much tequila.
Oh, that's a lot of tequila.
It's a lot.
How are you still awake? I'd lapse into a coma after that much.
You know, that's
Oh my god.
that's a good question. I
Are
mean,
you going to wake
you
up
know,
with a headache? Are you
I
going to wake up
usually
with a
don't.
No,
I usually
no,
can't get drunk
because-
because I just fall asleep. You know, I have a few drinks and I'm ready to go to sleep. You know.
Yeah.
How much of that bottle has he drank through the stream, guys?
He started it
Yeah,
yesterday.
most
He
of it.
started the
Oh.
bottle yesterday.
Half of it. I guess.
That's,
Most of it.
That's
Oh.
high, yeah.
Old man Bird is going
Baller.
to bed now. He says
Okay.
nighty night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
old
night,
man Bird.
buddy.
All right, good night, old man Bert. Yeah, I think we're all going to bed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Let us know when you're done. Bye, all.
Good night.
Bye.